EYT Sports thanks our sponsors for making high school football coverage possible. Gorley Financial, Hager Paving, Kerle Tire Company, Heater Lumber, Hopper Corp, ShopTeamwear.com, Red Bank Chevrolet, Independence Health Systems, Janney Montgomery Scott, The Clarion Office, Dubrook Inc., J&J Feeds and Needs, J&J Trailer Sales, Eric Schick Insurance, Kale's Kitchens. Stay tuned as we thank more sponsors throughout the broadcast.
And good evening. And welcome to Viduna Stadium here at Union High School. Tonight it is a Kerle Tire Company Game of the Week here on exploreClarion.com. Mike Kalinowski along with Dave Kadis, the Governor, Bob Dunkle, the entire crew here as well. We'll get you introduced to them as we go along. We're in the Kerle Tire pregame show as Kane comes in to take on the Falcon Knights of Union Reimersburg. Two teams playing well. Union at 6-0 and Kane at 5-1. Gentlemen, we got a good one stacking up here tonight.
And it's homecoming night.
That's right. It always is when we show up.
You gotta love homecoming.
Yeah, looking forward to the game. Looking forward certainly to the homecoming festivities. We're fortunate we've done a number of them. Of course, each one is special and unique the way each school does it. And I'm looking forward to see just how this one's going to play out tonight, both on the field as well as homecoming.
We're coming off one last week, homecoming down at Card City last week, and we had ourselves an excellent football game. Hopefully it's going to be a good one here tonight.
Yeah, Bob always gets a tear in his eye when it comes to homecoming. It's something special for him. I know that.
Yeah, it just reminds me how much older I am than everybody else out there. So.
All right, we'll take our first time out, and we're going to come back. We'll take a look inside the game. Do want to thank everyone here at Union High School, though, for rolling out the red carpet. That's brought to you by McMillan's Carpet Outlet. Scott Kendall and his crew do a great job here. We do want to thank them very, very much. We'll take a break. We're back with more for you. It is Kane here at Union AC Valley, and it's Kerle Tire Company's Game of the Week right here on exploreClarion.com.
Legacy Archery in Brookville is your full-service bow shop, offering an indoor range, techno hunt video system, custom strings, and over 150 bows and crossbows and camo in stock. Whether you're new to archery or prepping for hunting season, Legacy has the gear and know-how to sharpen your skills.
Fowler's Furniture just got better with fresh new styles from Best Home Furnishings. Refresh your home with new chairs that allow you to select your fabric your way. Select stylish, best-selling furniture and upgrade your comfort with power. And pieces that are both pet and kid-friendly. Relax in a new recliner in sizes and styles to fit everyone and every decor to meet your family's unique needs. Shop these new styles now before they're gone, only at Fowler's Furniture.
Showcase Homes in Shippenville offers modular and manufactured homes with over 240 customizable floor plans. Tour 8 display models on site, ready for immediate delivery. From permits to porches, we handle it all, from start to finish.
From custom tees to engraved trophies, All American Custom Apparel and Engraving does it all. Screen printing, embroidery, awards, unique gifts, and more. Almost anything on almost everything, crafted with pride and designed to impress.
This is how far we'll go to detect lung cancer. 5 millimeters and a chest x-ray can't see it. Independence Health System uses low-dose CT scanning and advanced visualization to detect and treat lung cancer at its earliest stage, leading to more treatment options and potentially better outcomes. Early, accurate, and advanced detection and therapy, all available at Independence Health System. Expert care here.
Top Tier Federal Credit Union is rated #1 in Pennsylvania for the benefits provided to our members. Whether you're saving for tomorrow or building something big, we're with you every step of the way. Top Tier Federal Credit Union, everything banking should be. PA Mushroom Company, home of Forager's Kitchen, right on Route 66 in Lucinda. All season long, score big with their touchdown special. Any one-topping pizza, just $9.99. Pick one up and take it to the game. Forager's Kitchen, Route 66, Lucinda, PA.
World-class transportation manufacturer Brookville Equipment is hiring night shift welders with a 12% pay differential. Monday through Thursday, lay out, assemble, and repair an array of projects using state-of-the-art welding technology, paid time off, and generous benefits. Join Brookville Equipment's dedicated team as a night shift welder. Use your skills and turn those blueprints into an American-made product. Apply online today.
Just like your favorite team needs a solid game plan, you need a financial strategy for victory. Our advisors are fiduciaries, always acting in your best interest. That means transparent, tax-smart investing to maximize your wealth. Don't just play the game, win your financial future. Visit us at Gorley Financial, your trusted financial advisor. Gorley Financial is a proud sponsor of local youth events. Visit GorleyFinancial.com for more information. For expert healthcare, visit Primary Health Network's Clarion Community Health Center. Since 2014, we've provided family medicine, behavioral health, dental care, and walk-ins, all under one roof. Primary Health Network's Clarion Health Center is located at 30 Pinnacle Drive. Learn more at primary-health.net.
All right, back here from the Northern Pennsylvania Regional College broadcast booth at Union High School tonight. Kerle Tire Company Game of the Week. Kane visiting the Falcon Knights of Union AC Valley. Mike Kalinowski, the Governor Bob Dunkle, Dave Cadis. We got Nico Cosma, better known as Costanza. Scott Fox, Brock Air Jordan here too. Tyler, the Angry Man. Nacho Oaks is back. He's behind us. Got a whole crew.
Look out at the concession stand. Did you alert them that he's in town?
I did. Remind them, make sure and have extra cheese here on hand.
Yeah.
The S&P 500 is going to go through the roof tonight.
And it's got to be the nacho spicy cheese. He doesn't like that regular stuff. He gets crazy.
He gets cranky.
All right, gentlemen, we're going to go with the Brookville Equipment inside the game tonight. And looking at this ball game, Coach Bottomer and his Kane Wolves come in against a Union. This is a team at 5-1 on the season, and looking to maybe get an upset here tonight against Union on their homecoming. Well, what do you guys think? How do things stack up with Kane?
Well, one thing I'd say, they're coming off a big win, a second win. That's kind of odd in the scheduling quirk with everything. They beat Smethport last week 28-22. They got wins against Otto Eldred, Ridgeway, Cottersport, and then a win way back at the end of August against Smethport. So they come into this football game with 5 wins and 1 loss, Bob. And, it's going to be a good football game. They're coming up. They're power from the north and coming down here to the south to play the Falcon Knights.
You know, it's always a challenge, I think, making that long trip down, but they're really focused, and I think they've flown under the radar. Not a lot of people talking about it. I think people talking about, certainly about Punxsutawney in this league. They're talking also about this Union AC Valley team, but, they're coming down here with a little bit of an edge, I think.
Yeah.
A little bit of a chip on their shoulder, if you will.
The former Port Allegheny quarterback that holds 1,000 records in District 9, Matt Buttermer, the new coach at Kane up there, his second year, and got a chance to talk to him a little bit at the D9 combo. Tried to call him this week, but spending a little bit too much time working with his team, and we weren't able to hook up with things. But they like to do some things. They have been averaging about 236 yards a game rushing the football, Bob, and they're only throwing it for 123 yards. And the guy that's really leading everything is Eric Novosel, the quarterback. He's completed 58 out of 84 on the year for 706 yards and 2 touchdowns, but he really likes to run the ball too. 53 carries for 295 yards on the day. So he is really the guy that makes the Kane Wolves turn.
He does. He's a strong decision maker. And I found it very interesting as I was reviewing everything for this week and going over the information. Of course, I remember calling many games with Bodemer at quarterback, and I think every one of our teams lost each and every time. Right. This guy threw for a ton of yards. He was consistent and made strong decisions, and he made quick decisions. But I think he is certainly an intelligent guy guy as far as from a football standpoint, and he's playing to his strengths, which, again, is running that football, but also whenever they do pass, a couple of different targets that they can go after.
Yeah, number 4, Evan Anderson, is a big guy that you really need to take a look at. He's caught the ball 11 times for 162 yards, but rushing the ball, this Anderson also, number 4, so keep an eye on him. He's at 107 carries for 877 yards, so he's approaching the 1,000-yard mark. He's 13 TDs on the year, too. So Kane's a pretty good football team, and the record shows it. They got some outstanding individuals at the skill positions, and they'll be ready to go tonight.
Yeah, another guy really jumps off the chart to me on the stat end is Preston Darr. Darr checks in. He's got 252 yards receiving on the season.
All right, let's take a look at Kane there. We're going to look at Union AC Valley after our timeout. But first, we're going to send it down to the field. We got Brock here, Jordan down there with an update down from the field.
Down on the sidelines at Valley Stadium here tonight. I'll tell you what, folks, we're going to have a great game here tonight. Kane coming down, making the long trip to Reimersburg at 5-1. Got a good rushing game. The passing game has been on a few games here and there. I'll tell you what, the Union defense is going to really have to step up if they want to win the region crown tonight. And for Union, I'll tell you, the offense has been great. The running back duo, Max Gallagher and Logan Skabinski, has been a duo that's really one of the best around this year. And the Union defense, they're going to have to stop a Kane offense on homecoming night here at Valley Stadium. I think we're going to have a great game. And like I said, it's going to be for the region crown, so we'll see what happens. And we're going to send it back up to the boys in the booth.
All right, good job down there as always, Brock Jordan down there. And going down to the trenches, brought to you by Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning right here on Explore Clarion. We'll take a time out. We're going to come back. We'll talk about the Union AC Valley Falcon Knights when we come back as the Brookville equipment inside the game continues. It's the Kerle Tire Company Game of the Week, and it's right here on exploreClarion.com.
At the Carpet Barn in Clarion, flooring is anything but boring. We handle everything, from expert installation to full removal and cleanup, with precision, care, and commitment to quality. Visit our showroom and find flooring that works as hard as you do. The Carpet Barn, where style meets service.
One of the biggest risks to your future could be running out of money during a longer than expected retirement. Many people have not yet taken the time to determine if they will have enough assets to last throughout retirement. Our Retirement Income Evaluator can help you develop a roadmap and actionable recommendations. To learn more, stop by our office located at 162 South 2nd Avenue in Clarion. Give us a call at 223-9990 or visit JannyClarion.com. Janney Montgomery Scott, LLC, member NYSE, FINRA, and SIPC.
Are you ready to boost your team spirit? Look no further than shopteamwear.com, your one-stop destination for all your school and team apparel needs. We've got you covered whether you're a die-hard fan searching for the latest gear or aiming to fundraise for your team. And here's the best part, you're in control. Choose the products and prices that work for you. Discover the ultimate apparel shopping and fundraising experience at shopteamwear.com. It's time to gear up, fundraise with ease, and make a statement together. Boost your team spirit, empower your community. Shopteamwear.com, where passion meets fashion.
All right, back here at Valley Stadium, it is Kane here against Union AC Valley, the Falcon Knights, and the Bulls doing battle. We're coming to you live from the Northern Pennsylvania Regional College broadcast booth here at Union High School, and we're going to continue in the Brookville Equipment inside the game. And let's take a quick look here at the Union AC Valley Falcon Knights, guys. Here's a team being led by a freshman quarterback who's done very, very well. Good tandem of running backs behind them. They play well defensively. Quick team, and they're at 6-0 for a reason.
Yeah, I think one of the big stories for the Union through all through District 9 basically is Andrew Kiefer, freshman quarterback attempted 75 passes, completed 44 of them on the year with 4 touchdowns, and just doing a really good job as a freshman, Governor.
He is. You look at those numbers, the 760 yards, you look at the 4 touchdowns. That's great. A lot of times, a lot of coaches sometimes will feed literally that quarterback to the Wolves. Not the case here. They let him grow into the position. I think each week kind of the confidence continues to build and grow, and his skill set develops as well.
They are averaging 201 yards rushing the football on the year, and they're averaging 127 yards throwing the ball on the year. They're racking up some pretty good yardage. They're averaging 328 yards a football game. So anytime you're up over that 300 mark as far as offense is concerned, you're doing something well offensively.
Yeah, no question about that. And I think, you bring up an interesting stat. You talk about the rushing numbers out there. Max Gallagher is a guy, if your eyes don't gravitate towards him, you're just not used to watching a good running back out there.
Yeah, number 23, he's averaging 117 yards a game. 15 yards a carry, Governor. So every time he catches that football, he's picking up some major yards.
Yeah, he's a lot of fun. He's complimented back there by Logan Skabinski. I think, too, that's a nice 1-2 combination, getting those two guys. Because, again, similar style of running backs, but not the same. So it is tough for a defense, certainly, to get used to facing 2 guys. A lot of times, you only got 1 good running back to worry about. Here you got 2.
All right, we're going to turn it over here. We got the homecoming festivities going on here at Union High School, so we'll see what's going on down on the field and see the King and Queen are going to be here tonight.
Our first couple is Aylin Coral and Trent Fleming. Aylin is the daughter of Heather Coral of Reimersburg. She is involved in art club, outdoors club, language club, prom committee, and student council. In her free time, she enjoys going to concerts, going outside, shopping with her brother, hanging out with friends and family. In the future, she plans to go into the workforce and become a veterinarian assistant. Trent is the son of Tanya and Keith Fleming of Reimersburg. He is involved in football, basketball, and baseball. In his free time, he likes to play sports, hang out with his family, and his girlfriend. His future plans are to attend a trade school and become an electrician, marry his gorgeous girlfriend, buy a house, and have kids and a couple of dogs. Her next couple is Madeline Moore and Caden Burns. Madeline is the granddaughter of Sheila and Mark Moore of Reimersburg. She is involved in volleyball, outdoors club, language club, travel club, prom committee, Upward Bound, Bible club, and student council. She is also the vice president of outdoors club, the vice president of language club, president of travel club, and president of Bible club. In her free time, she enjoys spending time with family and friends, reading her Bible, and playing volleyball. She plans to attend Bloomsburg to receive her bachelor's degree in biology and then get her master's degree in education to become a biology teacher. She would also like to become a stay-at-home mom one day. Our next couple is Caden Burns is the son of Clint and Dusty Burns of Sligo. He is also involved in travel club, the National Honor Society. In his free time, he enjoys goose hunting with his cousin and hanging out with his girlfriend, Braylon. In the future, he plans to go into the workforce, eventually buy a house, and start a family with his girlfriend. Our next couple is Layla Early and Max Gallagher. Layla is the daughter of Stephen and Natasha Early of Reimersburg. She is involved in proms committee, art club, student council, outdoors club, Upward Bound, cheerleading, and participates in track and field. In her free time, she loves playing with her little brothers, walking her dogs, crocheting, photography, and shopping. In her future, she plans to work in a school with kids who have autism. Max is the son of Casey and Michelle Gallagher of Reimersburg. He is involved in football and basketball. In his free time, he enjoys weightlifting and eating. In the future, he plans to take over the family business of Pogo and buy a house and marry his beautiful girlfriend. Our next couple is Skylar Harris and Logan Carr. Skylar is the daughter of Alyssa and Dave Harris of Sligo. She is involved in National Technical Honor Society, Bible Club, Travel Club, Outdoors Club, Art Club, Prom Committee, Clarion County 4-H, cheer, and participates in track and field. In her free time, she enjoys playing volleyball with her friends, hanging out with her friends and family, and watching movies. In the future, she plans to attend Mount Aloysius College to become an ultrasonic technician and start her own family. Logan is the son of Jennifer and Matthew Carr of Reimersburg. He is involved in varsity basketball. In his free time, he enjoys playing basketball, lifting, and watching football. In the future, he plans to go into the workforce. Our last couple is Brianna Anthony and Jorge Reyes. Brianna is the daughter of Elena and Jim Anthony of Reimersburg. She is involved in volleyball, softball, National Honor Society, Prom Committee, and Sports Club. She is the president of Prom Committee, MHS, and the senior class. In her free time, she enjoys hanging out with friends, going to Dunkle, fishing with her boyfriend, and shopping. In the future, she plans to attain a degree in dental hygiene from an undecided university and begin working as a dental hygienist. She plans to get married to the love of her life and live in a big, beautiful house with lots of land with 2 children and a dog. Jorge is the son of Christina Myers and Jorge Reyes of Sligo. He is involved in football, basketball, and participates in track and field. In his free time, he enjoys hunting and fishing. His future plans are to go to the union and become an electrician and possibly open his own business one day. He hopes to live in a huge house, marry, and have kids with his lovely girlfriend.
I'm 100% wrong, as always. Joe is right. Joe is right. You can talk. It's just going to mess me up if you talk. You're going to too much to do. How's that, Joe?
Tonight we would like to welcome back the 2024 Homecoming Queen and King, Miss Kaya Wetzel and Mr. Gage Jordan. Kaya is the daughter of Renee and Kevin Wetzel of Sligo. She is attending Geneva College for pre-med. Kaya participates in softball and is a member of the Fellowship of Christian Athletes in Morgan's Message. Gage is the son of Stacy and Jason Jordan of Sligo. He is attending Indiana University of Pennsylvania for finance.
Just introduce, talk, and remember we need to set it back after about 5 minutes. 5 minutes? We're already a little late.
Okay, it's 6:38.
No, we're good.
Okay.
And our 2025 Homecoming King is Jorge Reyes.
Yes.
Finally, our 2025 Homecoming Queen is Brianna Anthony.
So there we go. There's the king, the queen, and Bob's over there wiping his eyes dry. Another great ceremony here. Of course, Brock Jordan, our Air Jordan, that's his brother down there. He was the king last year.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I see how it goes.
That's right.
Yeah. Well, I give one thing to the Union Golden, the Falcon Knights football guys. They better be careful of all that eye black and everything getting on their date's dress.
That's right.
Is that the voice of experience talking?
That's the voice of experience. Max Gallagher, but he looks like he's going to be Rambo 4 with the face paint he's got on there tonight. Holy smokes. So, yeah, nice homecoming ceremony and our future right down there, boys.
All right, we're going to take a time out again. We're going to come back. We'll go around the district this week with Land Pro. Got the governor's keys on the way. We'll look at field conditions, weather forecast. It's all on the way. And tonight, it's Kane here at Union AC Valley. Kerle Tire Company's Game of the Week is on exploreClarion.com.
If your truck's down, your business is too. Bauer Truck Repair gets you back on the road fast with expert service and 24/7 roadside assistance. Call 814-226-6023 or visit BauerTruckRepair.com.
Fisher and Father Auto Parts, your locally owned Napa Auto Parts in Cranberry, Knox, Clarion, and New Bethlehem wants to extend a special message. Wishing all athletes a safe and healthy season. Good luck to all the teams. For over 55 years, Parker Furniture has brought comfort and style to homes with quality you can trust. Family owned and proudly serving Northwestern Pennsylvania, visit them at 2683 State Route 257. Parker Furniture, where your home begins.
Looking for a dentist who truly cares? At Rooted Dental, Dr. Mealy combines expert care with hometown heart. From cleanings to confident smiles, your family's comfort is our priority. Rooted Dental, where healthy smiles begin on Main Street in Knox. Oaks Building Supply is committed to providing quality building products to the community. Everything you need to get the job done right, visit Oaks Building Supply in Lucinda. At First United National Bank Freiburg, the fun bank, we're more than a bank. We're your neighbor. From savings to home loans, we help you grow right where you belong. Stop in today and feel the difference at the Fun Bank.
For over 50 years, Kerle Tire and Clarion has been keeping you rolling with quality tires for all your driving needs. And now, we're more than just tires. From state inspections to oil changes to brakes and total car care, Kerle Tire is your one-stop shop to keep your vehicle safe and running smooth. Experience hometown service you can trust and quality you can count on. Kerle Tire, the area's largest selection of tires. Stop in today and see why Clarion has trusted us for over 50 years.
All right, back here at Viduna Stadium in the Kerle Tire pregame show, part of Kerle Tire Company's Game of the Week here on exploreClarion.com. Kane here at Union AC Valley. Time to go with the Land Pro around District 9 this week now. Let's see what games are going on. Mr. Cadis, you got games, you got records, you got all kind of stuff.
Yeah, we're going to take a look around the league and see who's playing tonight. Getting down to crunch time, basically, and see what you fellas think about some of these teams and how their season has gone so far. So first game is Brockway and Bradford. Brockway comes in at 4-2, Bradford 1-4. What do you think?
I think you're going to see Brockway have a lot of offense. I think this team is ready to take care of business tonight. They're looking sharp. Bradford has just had some difficult games. The ball hasn't been able to bounce quite their way.
Yeah, just not being able to get things going. But Brockway, we thought they were going to be a powerhouse, and all of a sudden I was doing the statistics and seeing what their records were and stuff, and they're still having a pretty nice year, 4-2. They lost that big game to Clarion a couple weeks ago, but they've seemed to bounce back, and Coach Heigl doing a good job there. We don't know a lot about Cameron County and Otto Eldred. Cameron County 4-2 overall. Otto Eldred 2-4 overall. But Cameron's hanging in there, Bob, 4-2.
They are, and anytime you're 4-2 at this point in the season, I think you got to be pleased. And of course, Otto Elder, they're challenged at time with numbers, and they've hung right in there. Again, got a couple of wins in the season as well.
Big football game up at St. Mary's tonight. Central Clarion with a 2-4 record. Boy, when's the last time you said something like that against St. Mary's? And they're 2-4. Something's got to give.
Something has to give, but that's one of those places very difficult to play at up there. And for whatever reason, going back a number of years, that's always been an interesting and challenging game, sometimes closer than what I think Central Clarion wanted to experience.
And, of course, last week, too, with St. Mary's playing Port so close, you wonder, maybe a little bit of a resurgence there with that St. Mary Flying Dutchman.
Yeah, we talked about that last week, and we said, why is that game so close? But after going back and reading a little bit about it, Port Allegheny had 5 turnovers in that game, and their big starting offensive lineman wasn't in that football game last week either. So it was a little bit of a nail-biter and went through there. Clearfield versus Bald Eagle area. Clearfield comes in on the season 4-2. Another game that we have, not familiar with these teams too much. Smethport 1-5 against Cottersport 1-5. Somebody's going to get their second win tonight, Governor.
Yeah, they are, and of course you're gonna earn. Of course, those two teams have some interesting backgrounds, a lot of history involved with those programs, and again, looking to get back on that winning track.
Kerwinsville out of the region, basically 2-4 overall. An out-of-conference game here, DuBois 4-2. Boy, I really thought at this stage of the year that they would be 5-1 after seeing their team up at the D9 combo combo thing up there, and DuBois 4-2 is going to take on Connellsville, which is an out of district game basically there. We have our game here tonight, 6-0 Union against Kane 5-1. Interesting game on the schedule tonight, fellas. Westinghouse and Karn City. Karn City at 4-2.
Yeah, Karn City, of course, coming off of that exciting victory last week. They want that trend to continue. And, of course, you talked about it in last week's broadcast. Interesting. First it was at Westinghouse, then it was at Karn City, back at Karn City. No, it's at Westinghouse. Back and forth, back and forth. In the end, we do know it's at Karn City.
It is at Karn City. Yeah, that is. Another team that it's like, all right, Keystone, 3-3 against Bucktail, 1-5. And Bucktail, I went back and looked at they got a forfeited win. So it's really, not indicative of their season. But Keystone, man, Todd Smith, 3-3.
They could easily have 5 wins. They were just a couple plays away in those games, which they dropped. But again, they're an exciting team to watch. Don't look past them.
Yep. Ridgeway 2-4 is going to take on Montauk tonight. They're also 2-4.
Again, 2 programs that have had some issues as far as the ball just not bouncing their way. But, again, someone's going to notch that 3rd victory.
Well, you think about Montauk at this stage last year. They didn't have enough guys to field a team, basically. So, a couple other games finishing up. Port Allegheny 6-0 on the year. They got that big win against Clarion. Central Clarion against Brookville 1-4.
You're going to see Port Allegheny, of course, a very physical team. I think, again, they're going to come out with a little bit of an edge because they want to prove that last week was more of a fluke and not an ongoing trend, if you will.
Another game going down at Red Bank Valley, your hometown down there. 6-0 Punxsutawney against 3-3 Red Bank. So Red Bank trying to claw back into it a little bit. That should be a heck of a game down the road.
Yeah, it should be, and I think the interesting thing on this one, of course, Punxsutawney at 6-0 was a surprise to many people. But if you talk to the folks over Punxsutawney, they're like, hey, we're not surprised. We knew we had the talent to be here.
Yeah, we knew they had a good team, but we didn't know they were 6-0 good. And they're 6-0 right now, top of the region. And, good job by that coaching staff at Punxsutawney. And let's see how the season finishes out.
All right, again, going around the league, brought to you by Land Pro Equipment. And want to thank them always for that great sponsorship. As long as Bob's selling John Deere's, they're able to be a sponsor. So you got to keep doing that.
That's right. My fixed income will also benefit slightly.
And is that deal, the autumn deal, on tomorrow, Bob? Do you know about the autumn deal?
I'm not there tomorrow, so no, it's off. All bets are off.
Oh, well, okay. Well, we'll share that later on in the broadcast. It's a pretty good deal. We'll have the Governor's Keys coming up, and want to let you know 2 field conditions brought to you by Cousin Basil Restaurant. Field, we haven't had much precipitation at all. The field, great shape down there. Should not be a factor in the ball game tonight. And the all-seasons temporaries game forecast. Going to be clear skies tonight. It's going to cool off a bit. I know this morning I got up. It was, about 41? And that temperature will drop from the 60s to the 50s to those 40s pretty quickly this evening. And we'll see Bob wishing he was back in Florida.
Yeah, once the sun goes down around here, man, that temperature goes down like an instant 15 degrees.
All right, so we'll take one more quick time out. We're going to come back. We'll have the anthem and all that coming your way. And it's all coming up. It's Kerle Tire Company's Game of the Week right here on exploreClarion.com.
Red Bank Chevrolet, Clarion County's trusted vehicle dealer. At Red Bank Chevrolet, we're more than just a dealership. We're your neighbors, your go-to team for everything Chevy. From the moment you walk through our doors, we're here to exceed your expectations with unbeatable service, great selection, and a fun car buying experience. Stop by or schedule your visit today. Together, let's drive.
Good luck to all of our area teams from Clarion Ford Chrysler.
Local sales team. Local owners.
And remember to buy local at Clarion Ford Chrysler, where all your money stays to the local community.
Need reliable plumbing or heating services? Call Luton's Plumbing and Heating. Fast, friendly, and available 24/7. Call them at 814-226-8695. This game is brought to you by Tionesta Builders? No. Tionesta Builders Supply. Family-owned and operated home improvement centers located in Tionesta and Shippenville.
MPRC helps me with the flexibility of the class times. I'm able to balance work, our hobbies of racing, and our family time in general with being able to take classes when it's convenient for me.
Affordable opportunities are endless at Northern Pennsylvania Regional College. If you're looking to start next semester or next year, apply now at discovernprc.org. discovernprc.org.
All right, back here at Viduna Stadium at Union High School. The Falcon Knights and the Wolves get set to do battle tonight here. 6-0 Falcon Knights, the 5-1 Kane Wolves, and it's homecoming night. We already crowned the King and Queen. And talking about King and Queen, Governor, it's time for those Fallers Furniture Governor's Keys to the game. What do you think each team needs to do to come out with a win here tonight?
Always like to start out with the visitors. Going to talk about Kane. I think for them it's important to figure a way to neutralize this defensive line of Union AC Valley. These guys, each and every ball game I've had the opportunity to see, they have been consistent. They apply pressure. And one of the guys that you're going to hear his name called quite a bit is Colvin Elliott. He is one of those main guys that anchors that line. I think Kane also, they got to get the passing game rolling and have some success with it. Traditionally, I'm a guy who says establish the run, feed off of that pass. Tonight, I think it's the opposite. I think you want to try and get that passing game going because Union AC Valley has not really faced a ton of passing teams. I think challenge them, find out how good their coverage is. If you can do that, I think you're going to have a little success then with that running game. I think for Kane, you want to find an answer and contain that 1-2 punch. Find the answer to how you contain that 1-2 punch of Gallagher and Skabinski there out of the backfield. And, of course, by doing that, then you're going to force Union AC Valley into some apparent passing situations. For Union AC Valley, it's real simple. Establish the run. I think also the offensive line has to be – they've been successful all season. I think they need to continue that dominance tonight. If they can, it will bode very, very well for that offense. I think the defense needs to play straight up. You know, Kane's balanced. They can run. They can throw effectively. Union must stay on track. In other words, don't assume that this is an obvious run down. They're going to run cheap, play the run. You got to play everything straight up. I think also you want to put the game away early. A couple of ball games they have been involved in, Mike, they've weathered the storm. They've finished out strong in the fourth quarter. They want to put the game away and not let this Kane squad hang around.
There you go.
Go ahead. I was going to say one interesting fact, though, with Bob's keys to the game, that Kane has been out here for a long time. I mean, homecoming went on, and Coach Bodemer decided, hey, we're not going to go back in the locker room. We're just going to stay out, and he's got them stretching down into their side of the field right now. But they've been out here for a long, long time, and we're still 5 minutes away from kickoff.
All right, and again, with Governor's Keys to the Game, brought to you by Fallers Furniture. I want to thank him for that. Bob, I was expecting you to come out of the tunnel tonight with those guys down there. That was pretty impressive.
I'll tell you what, inside that tunnel, there are neon lights that light up. I think it just brings a little bit of an added energy. And, of course, this crowd, very enthusiastic, and they have been wanting a team like this for quite some time. Mike, you're 6-0. What more could you ask for?
And they came through that sign relatively unscathed. I was a little worried because the sign kind of hung up on one of the guys, but he made it. we always got to watch. Last year we had the wipeouts. This year we've been perfect.
Yeah, nobody's gone down.
So the teams meeting now on each sideline. We'll have the anthem coming up. We'll have the ceremonial coin toss on the way, too, something Bob loves. And, Bob, Dave, think about this one, too. Showcase Homes, Tempa Supply and Service brings us the home field advantage. You're here at Union AC Valley Union High School. Do you see a home field advantage down here?
Well, I do, because Kane is up there, man.
Yep.
We've driven through Kane. We played golf up in Kane, and that is a long ride from Kane all the way through Clarion and all the way down here. And I think it's a definite home field advantage for the Falcon Knights here tonight. You got homecoming, you got everything going here. And, you know, I was talking to Doug Knepp, whose team has to go, Central Clarion has to go all the way up to St. Mary's tonight. And I says, man, that's like an overnighter. And he's like, yeah, it is. We're going to, what time's the bus? We're leaving like at 3:45. It's like 3 o'clock. I'm like, holy smokes. Long trips have a tendency to take it out, especially when you're on a school bus, Governor. You know, we didn't care. Mike and I didn't care big trips that we were with the university because we were going on coach buses and nice, relaxing. But, man, you'd go on a school bus that long. That takes it out of you.
Oh, it is so rough. I couldn't even begin to imagine sitting that long in that type of seat.
Well, we'll get the officials down there. They're just about ready. I think we're going to have the anthem coming up first, and then we'll have that ceremonial coin toss down on the field. It'll all be coming to you live here from Meduna Stadium.
Before we play the national anthem, we ask that anyone in attendance this evening who is a veteran of the United States military, an active member of the United States military, to please stand now. So our Falcon Knight family and everyone in attendance tonight can say thank you for your service to our country. Ladies and gentlemen, can we please have a round of applause for these men and women who have given us the freedom to attend this athletic event this evening. You are our true heroes. At Union and AC Valley, we are blessed to have VFWs and American Legion. They're extremely supportive for our school and students. Tonight, we're joined by members of VFW Post 7132 and American Legion Post 454 of Reimersburg and VFW Post 7073 of Parker, who will raise the flag of our nation during the national anthem. Now, would everyone please rise? Gentlemen, please remove your caps and join our honored guests as we salute America with our national anthem.
There you go, national anthem here from Meduna Stadium. And the All-American Awards and Engraving remind you to check out this week's Soldier Spotlight on all of our Explore websites. Always great to look at those stories with the different soldiers from around. And nice to see how they honor the soldiers here at Meduna Stadium each and every time we come down.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. Pretty nice. A good job by the band, man. I like a powerful anthem, man. And those kids did a great job pounding it out like a really good anthem. And, fellas, like I always do before the games, Kane has 28 players dressed on their sidelines. Union has 44. So numbers continue to be okay around the district.
Well, these co-ops have certainly helped out quite a bit, and that's what you're going to see more and more and more. Well, this makes sense.
Yeah,
you see the numbers.
Yeah.
It's the law of numbers, and they're going to become an increasingly bigger factor. Population is dwindling.
Kane won the toss. They're going to defer. Now Dave Cadis would say, I'm taking.
Take the ball. Take the ball. More times you can touch it, the better chances you have to score more points.
And Bob says, nope. I'm kicking.
I am a kickoff kind of guy.
But if I'm Kane, I'm taking the ball here because you don't want to give it to Union right off the bat. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, there's a little bit of extra energy as well here for Union AC Valley because of the homecoming festivities. And you always get fired up at home, but of course, these homecoming festivities it brings a little more juice to the crowd. You've got a lot of people that you only see a couple of times a year in the stands.
Good job by the Union administration here to get us a nice press package and everything. Tonight's officials are the referee in the white hack is Mike Vassbinder. Umpire is Jake Johns. Head linesman is Barry Vassbinder. I play in a senior league golf thing with him. Line judge Todd Preston. Side judge is Caleb Penny. And the back judge is Robert Buzzard.
Kicker is Boschert. Back deep will be Gallagher back there, and he'll be joined in that backfield by Fox as well. So Fox and Gallagher back deep. Boschert set to kick things off, and this is your Legacy Archery kickoff.
Every time I see Aiden Fox's name, I think of Hayden Fox from the TV show.
Yeah.
Coach, it runs through my head every single time.
Here's Boschert. And Gallagher will come over. He'll take it up to 15. Gallagher back to the – oh, and he trips. Oh, boy, he was trying to make a move and just tripped himself up. He'll take it at about the 23-yard line, and that's where Union AC Valley will have it.
Yeah, once in a while, that turf monster will get you.
Yeah, pretty good kick by Kane. Putting the Falcon Knights back at around the 23-yard line. Call it 24 officially.
So here we go.
So Krafer is the quarterback. He's going to send his receivers out. He's got Fleming on one side. He's going to send Fox on the other side. Gallagher will be in the backfield. He'll be the sidecar. The freshman quarterback in this team at 6-0. Going in motion. They're going to hand that football off. And over the right, running with that football and more up across the 40, 45-yard line. That was Skabinski with that football. They ran him on that little end around. And he'll have that first down out across the 47-yard line.
Boy, good job by that right tackle over there, sealing a little bit, and Skabinski just able to turn it up the field. Thought he was going to turn it north and south. He ran to the sidelines a little bit, find an opening there, so big gainer right off the bat.
Give him about 23 yards on that one, and sets up a 1st and 10 here. It's a Clarion Ford first down here for the Union the Falcon Knights.
I love the play call. I think everybody in the stands expecting Gallagher to get things underway.
Ball to 47-yard line. Kiefer calling signals, gets him going again. Hands out to Gallagher over the right side. Gallagher breaking tackles, and Gallagher across midfield. He'll be dropped at the 46-yard line. Give him a total of about 7 on that one. Second down here and about 3.
Cole Wilson up front for the big offensive line there, leading the way for Gallagher.
That ball just shy of the 45.
That looked pretty easy.
Big offensive line. Those guys open up some serious holes.
Kiefer will go with the double sidecar here. Twins off to the left side for him. Going to hand that off. And was that Skabinski? Nope. Well, it's going to be Gallagher getting the carry, and he'll be brought down shy of the first down marker. He'll get 2, but he needs 1 more.
Number 9, Jamerson in there. Making the tackle for Kane. Holding firm, brings up a big 3rd down in this first drive of the game.
I like the methodical approach they have. They don't get too excited. They just come out, take care of business.
They're going to set up with that, almost like a pistol setup with the sidecar. Skabinski's behind Kiefer. He's going to take the snap, gives that to Skabinski, and he's going to make that first down and more. Bang it off, people. 30, 25, 20, down to the 15, to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown. Skabinski will take that in from 44 yards out.
Thought number 5, Will Silfies, had an opportunity to get him at about the 15-yard line, but boy, Skabinski turned on the afterjets, and no catching him from there.
Found another gear going down the middle of the field there.
You're not kidding, boy. He just turned on the jets, and 5, Silfries just couldn't catch him. Tried to get his hand on the shoulder pads, and Skabinski just blew out of that like he had the Jets on.
Looks like they're going to go for the 2. They request the ball be moved to the hash mark closest to the broadcast booth.
There's a hash mark down there?
Well, the position on the field. There you go.
Oh, there you go.
You knew he was going to say that.
I'm spoiled. I'm spoiled.
Yes, you are.
Trips off to the right here for Kiefer. Single receiver on the left. That is Fleming. He's got Gallagher in the backfield. Ball snap back to Kiefer. Kiefer looking for Fleming, and it's caught. 2-point conversion good. 8-0 in favor of Union AC Valley. We'll take a timeout with 10:23 to go. Here in the first, you're watching the Kerle Tire Company Game of the Week on exploreClarion.com.
That's number 1.
Our focus has always been on you at Clarion County Community Bank. We're a full-service bank that offers the financial tools you need and the personal attention you deserve. You'll discover we're not just investing in our community, we're investing in you. Clarion County Community Bank.
You can afford a gorgeous, custom-designed hardwood Kerle's kitchen for a lot less than you'd pay at a DIY store. Go to FactoryDirectKitchens.net. At Kerle's, there are never middleman markups or hidden charges that can add 40%. Go to FactoryDirectKitchens.net. That's FactoryDirectKitchens.net.
With so much to protect each day, Eric Schick Insurance and Financial Services is here to help you find the right coverage that fits your life. Call 814-275-2210 to learn more.
Hi, my name is Jason, and welcome to Sweet Basil. Come on in.
Right back here at Viduna Stadium, and striking with less than 2 minutes there. That was Union AC Valley. Skabinski, the big run.
Yeah, if you got up and went to the fridge, wow, you missed a few things.
Yeah, that was quick. Just kept it on the ground and grinding it away without a doubt. Landon Chapman back deep for Kane, number 26. Going to see if he can get good field position for the Wolves.
And here goes Skabinski. It's a Clarion Forest VNA first quarter here on Explore Clarion. Want to remind you of that, too. Here's the kickoff. Chapman looks up. Chapman's going to take it inside his 5. He's going to come back up to the 10. Here's Chapman, makes a cut midfield to the 20, and he lost the football, and Union has it. It came right out of his hands, and the Falcon Knights have the football at about their own 22-yard line.
When it's your night, and so far it has been a strong night for Union AC Valley.
Looks like Micah Kendall, number 11, on the bottom of the pile, coming away with that football, but boy, big turnover by Kane. Union's going to get the ball back.
Great opportunity here for Union AC Valley.
Fox wide out to the right, Fleming on the other side.
Got a small delay. Got all kind of wristbands and everything else that the officials are saying. Can't have that on, you can't have that on.
So here we go. It is working out of the shotgun here is Kiefer. He's got Gallagher as the sidecar left. Skabinski's got right up the line of scrimmage. Looking for Fox on the right side. Here's the pass. It is juggled. Is it caught? And is it picked off maybe? They're going to call it. Yep, it is picked off. They're going to call the interception. So it is picked off. Was that?
It's like number 5.
That was, Silfies?
Or Silfies, yeah.
Yep.
Going up to get it.
So we had to wait. We weren't sure. The official came out and had to make that decision. So great job by Kane to get the ball back.
The official at that time wanted to make sure that the possession was secured coming to the ground.
Yeah, Silfies just rolled out it with the ball. Both of them tied up a good bit, but Silfies rolled over and came out with that football. So, boy, Kane got it back. They dodged a bullet on that series.
Quarterback.
I like the aggressiveness, however, by Union AC Valley. Trying to get a quick 6.
Quarterback is Novasol in the backfield. He's got Anderson with him. Sends the man into motion. Going to give that to Novasol, and he's going to be hit and drop. Very, very short gain. Maybe 1 is all.
Micah Kendall in on the tackle again, number 11. He was in the homecoming court, so saw 11 a lot before the game started, and He's having himself a heck of a football game. Fumble recovery and a couple tackles now.
Yep, Anderson there on the run. I said Novosel, the quarterback, but that'd be Anderson, number 4. Second down here and 9. Ball to 21-yard line. Kane got it back on the interception. Novosel looking to throw. Novosel flushed out of the pocket, looking somewhere to go. He's sending some people downfield. Fires the ball back across his body, and it's going to be incomplete. Tried to sneak that one in. I believe that was number 9. That was Jamerson. Kane Jamerson was the intended receiver. Boy, I'll tell you what, Novosel was directing a lot of traffic there, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was good, Bob.
I was going to say, you could see he had the opportunity, I think, to tuck and pick up some positive yards. Was looking for a bigger play, throwing back towards the center of the field.
Yeah, Novosel's a junior, but you're right, Mike. I tell you, if he would have tucked it and run, he would have, he'll learn that as time goes on. It's like, hey, man, I got to do what's best for my team and put myself in a 3rd and short. It's still a 3rd and long.
3rd and long brought to you by Best Wealth Management. Looking to throw again. Tried to dump it off, and it's incomplete.
No, it's caught.
Oh, he did catch it on that far side. You are correct. That was
Preston Dar, number 87.
Yeah, big number. You talked about him in the pregame too, Dave. Big number 87.
Yeah, Bob liked him too. He's also the 2nd leading tackler on the team for Kane when they switch it over to defense.
That's a big boy. He does not miss many meals.
Nah, he's a big guy. I don't have his height and weight listed, but he's a big human.
Clock moving down under 9 minutes. The punt is coming up. There's the punt. Short. Very short. And they're going to tell Union to get away, get away, get away. And it's going to take a bounce in Kane's favor across midfield. It'll be picked up at about the 44-yard line on the Falcon Knights side of the football field. So the Falcon Knights get the ball back. Pretty good field position again.
So in the end, no worse for the wear on the interception. Don't be surprised if you see him go back to the ground again.
Yeah, I'd go back over that first series, Governor, and run the exact same plays that I ran on the first series. You get the football back right around that same position, too. That end run worked really, really well. See if they go back to that here on the first down play.
Gallagher in the backfield again with Kiefer. Same setup. They're going to send Skabinski in motion. They're going to give it to him. Here's Skabinski trying to turn the corner and does. Here's Skabinski, midfield, 45, and then forced out of bounds on the far side of the field. He's going to pick up about 13, maybe 14 yards on that one.
Same play they ran on the first series, fellas. Skabinski turned it up once again and picked up a big hunk of change.
So it'll be a 1st and 10. That's a Clarion Ford first down.
You know, you go a little bit with Skabinski, then you come back with Gallagher right up the gut. Keep the ball going. Keep the momentum going.
Going to give that to Gallagher now. Gallagher getting ahead of steam. Gallagher breaking a couple of tackles, getting a nice pickup down near the 37-yard line. That's a pickup of 6. Sets up a 2nd down here and 4.
Gallagher now 15 yards in the ball game, 3 attempts, 80 yards out of Skabinski. These are great situations to be in if you're an offensive coordinator. Second, very manageable.
Just sitting up here picking them apart here. I could call the plays for Union, basically.
Ready to go here, 2nd down and 4. Here's Kiefer barking the signals. Gives it to Gallagher again. Gallagher is going to be hit. Boy, is he hit big and then surges forward again. I don't know how he kept that forward momentum. He'll get that ball to about the 35. So it's going to set up a 3rd down here in about 2.
At time, a little bit of additional pressure coming in from the middle, and a little surprised that Kane's doing that, knowing that we've seen Union AC Valley run to the outside.
Wade Neckert, number 62, was holding on for dear life with Gallagher that time.
I think they got to be thinking we'll apply a little additional pressure in the middle, slow things down a little bit.
So 3rd down and 2. They're going to give that to Skabinski. Skabinski banging his way, leans forward, and he will have the 1st down. He needed 2. He'll gain 3 as he takes it down to the 32-yard line.
83 yards down the ball game for him as the chains move.
Boy, hard to believe he was injured last year, right, fellas? Didn't play, came back this year, and if he's missing a step, I don't see it because he's been blasting through there. Remember the game that I saw you guys do, Red Bank and Union. Bob and Pat, I think, did that game. But, boy, he had a heck of a game that night against the
Here's a
Bulldogs.
pitch to Skibinski, right side, and he almost broke that one. He'll take it for the first down carry, and he'll pick up close to 15 on that one as he takes it all the way down inside the 20 to about the 18-yard line. It's another Clarion Ford first down and in the Dubrook red zone.
And with each and every run, confidence has not been a factor for this team. You just see the confidence that's oozing out of this entire squad.
Ball resting at the 18.
It's good hard running. Putting your quarterback in a position where he doesn't have to throw. The freshman doesn't. Andrew Kuiper doesn't have to throw the football. Just give it to your two big running backs and let them make a little hay.
Bish and Fleming are off to the left side. Maybe watch for them. Nope, they're going to go right back to the run. And nothing doing that time as Gallagher got the carry, and he's going to be drugged down for a loss back to the 21. That's a loss of 3.
Boy, Isaiah Smith, number 54, who is the leading tackler for Kane, in on that tackle, holding on, and good defensive job that time, bringing him down.
Second down, close to 13 now as the ball back at about the 21, 22-yard line.
Going to find out how aggressive Coach Reed is going to be with this play call. I might be tempted myself just to keep it on the ground and send Skibinski out around the outside.
8-0, Union leads. They've got the football here. Here's the handoff again, and there's Gallagher breaking his tackles, racing up the middle of the field. And he takes it all the way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. That's a 12-yard pickup. And that's going to be just shy, though, of the first down marker. He's going to need one more here on third down.
Then again, why run to the outside if Blaine is there on the inside?
I just couldn't pull him down. I saw his jersey tug like twice going through the mass of humanity down there on that defensive line, but nobody able to get a good grip on him.
Almost reminds me of the tear-free jerseys from the 80s.
Oh.
Yorkie on one side, Fox on the other, and they're just going to direct snap it and into the end zone. Touchdown. There goes Gallagher.
Yep, Max just got up under center at the last minute. Andrew Kuiper got out of the way. Gallagher took the snap. Touchdown, Falcon Knights.
9-yard scamper for him. That comes at what, the 5-minute mark. The clock's still running. Got to turn that clock off.
You have one of those deals. They're waiting. Yeah, the official now does stop it.
So they'll go for 2 again here. Last time it was Kuiper to Fleming. See if they go right back to it. He's going to give it to Gallagher. Gallagher trying to lean forward and get in there, but he's not going to do it that time. So 14-0 is where the score stands. Union AC Valley. There is a flag, though, so we'll hold. See what the flag is.
Yeah, side judge came in, and
you may see a late hit called on that.
Yeah,
That's
he come flying across there at the very last minute. Kane's walking off the field.
They may just, they're going to assess that on the kickoff. So we'll break. 5:10 to go here in this first half. And you are watching Kerle Tire Company's Game of the Week here on exploreClarion.com.
At Clarion Forest VNA, we bring compassionate care to your doorstep. From skilled nursing to hospice services, we're here for you and your loved ones. Clarion Forest VNA, your trusted partner in home health care.
Your eyes are the window to your soul, so take care of them. The Laurel Eye Clinic provides complete care from annual exams, glasses and contacts to cataract and retinal surgery, LASIK, and more. As a trusted leader in family eye care for 50 years, you can trust them with yours. Call or visit us online today.
Since 1946, we've delivered. From commercial to residential, we've got you covered. We proudly serve and support our local communities. Call 844-DUBROOK or visit us online. DUBROOK, your trusted ready-mix concrete supplier.
All right, so that penalty, as we come back to action here, will allow, this is Skibinski to kick from the 45-yard line of Kane. So this should be they're going to go real quick to a quick kick. Squirting it down the field. It bounces off of a couple of players, and finally getting on top of that football was Max Lehman.
I was getting ready to say, now's a great time if you got some gadget play as a kickoff team. You try it because you've got an additional 15 yards of cushion to work with.
You know, you're putting down all kind of different things on film too. So next week's opponent for for the Falcon Knights got to study everything. Now listen, they're going to come out. They might come around and just kick it quick, and we got to work another 15 minutes on that. You know, so it just starts piling up.
Novosel, the quarterback, gets ready. In the backfield with him, it's Anderson. Single receiver on each side. Ball back, then the throw. It's caught out here. That is Jamerson with the catch, but boy, very limited yards there, not a lot. He'll get one, maybe two.
Good job by Trent Fleming out there one-on-one with him, bringing him down for the tackle.
He is another big boy.
Second down here for Kane.
They got Trent Fleming listed as 5'9", 135 pounds on a good day.
Here's keeping it Novosel. He likes to run. Comes over the right side, and he's going to be hit and dropped. Not a lot there either. He'll get about 5. And sets up a third down here and still about close to 3. It's about 2 long, 2 short 3.
Well, good job by Max Gallagher, just scraping from that linebacker position and sticking his nose in there and making that tackle.
Ball out just shy of the 24-yard line here. It's third down and still about 2, maybe 3. Ball set back to Novosel. He's going to hand it. They tried that little reverse. They gave it to Hollebeck, and he's going to be stopped and dropped for a loss on the play back near the 21-yard line. That's a loss of 3, and we'll see a punt now coming up here for Kane.
It's a great play defensively, but that's also a byproduct of great scouting, great coaching, putting the defensive players in position to make a play like that. A lot of guys get aggressive and don't stay home.
That's that Connor Crisco. As soon as those guards start pulling, boy, just feel like crazy because it's coming your way. And Kane not able to move the ball, fellas. They're averaging 236 yards rushing the football, and so far, really struggling on the ground.
And we're going to have a false start here against the offense or a procedure penalty, and it'll back them up 5. Punting for the Wolves is Talon Schaefer. You can see he was upset with that, too. He smacked his hands to get the ball, and everybody took off.
Well, that was Will Silfies down there, trying to get a little extra.
So Schaefer will try it again here. Here's the punt, and it's going to be way short again. He'd had to get rid of it. Union was all over him. They're going to have great field position. The official's going to come down. I believe it's going to be right up around right around the 24-yard line, 25-yard line is where they're going to put it. That's where I thought it'd be.
Yeah, they had to call the cheerleaders for incoming, basically. So they cleared about 4 cheerleaders out of there on that punt.
We have an Ascendant scoreboard update, Michael. It is Punxsutawney 14-0 over Red Bank Valley early on in that ball game.
So here we go. Union AC Valley back in action. Ball sits at the 25 here of Kane. Here's Kiefer with that sidecar. It's like an I formation. He's going to give that. Skibinski and Gallagher. That's Skibinski getting the carry that time, and he's going to be hit and drop. He'll actually lose yardage on the play of a couple. So back near the 27.
You know, Skibinski and Gallagher quite similar with 33 and 32. The only way I'm picking them up is Skibinski's got black shoes on. It's like the only guy on offense with black shoes. Maybe the center has black shoes. Yeah. So saw his feet dangling around in there. It's a good job by Kane stopping him on first down.
Second down here and 12 for the Falcon Knights. Kiefer looking to throw, looking for Fleming. Fleming breaking free, reaches out, but he can't bring it in. He did get behind the defender that time. That defender was Schaefer.
Boy, nice look there. Had a good matchup. Timing off just a little bit on the route.
And first quarter sponsor is the Clarion Forest VNA. Great sponsors as always here on the EYT Media Network.
Schaefer had drawn coverage for the Wolves.
Yeah, good shot. Trent Fleming had him one-on-one. Wouldn't be surprised if they go back to that again. Somewhere along the lines. Andrew, nice pass, just a little bit too much out.
Double sidecar, looking to throw again. Tries to get the screen set up across the middle and does. And that pass goes to Bish, and Bish will take it down inside the 20 to about the 19-yard line. That's going to be a pickup of 7. So sets up a 4th down here.
God, when you see those defensive linemen coming up, and then all of a sudden they just realize, I think it's going to be a screen. I think it's going to be a screen.
Put the brakes on.
I know.
Oh, too late.
That's a little bit too late.
I tell guys constantly, if you're getting in that easy, stop, look around, bad things are going to happen real quick.
So they're going to go here on 4th down with that football sitting inside the 20-yard line to that Dubrook red zone.
That was a great call. You get more than half the yardage you needed.
4th and about 4. They're going to pitch it out here. As Skibinski and Gallagher, that's Gallagher over the right side. Skibinski has that football, and Skibinski will take it for the first down carry. They needed about 4, and he's going to gain more than that all the way down near the 10-yard line. Give him about 9.
I saw the first down marker, and then he turned it up north and south. Good job by Skibinski.
Already over the century mark at 106, brings up a Clarion Ford first down.
Wow. A lot of yardage in the first quarter.
So the ball just outside the 10. They can still get a first down before they would score if they would get down inside that 5-yard line. So in that Dubrook red zone, 1:40 to go here in this first quarter. And that football ready to go. They're going to go with the double backs again, Gallagher and Skibinski. Ball to Kiefer. He's going to give that to Gallagher. Gallagher this time hit and driven backwards. He'll go nowhere. He'll lose yardage.
Isaiah Smith on the tackle, 54, wrapping Gallagher up and throwing him to the ground.
The loss of close to 4.
Very well defended that time. Again, with the read, nice tackle, good solid form tackle.
Ball back at the 15-yard line. 2nd down. First down awaits down at the 1. Gallagher in the backfield with Kiefer. Quick throw, gets that to Skibinski. Skibinski trying to shake and bake. He's going to run into a bunch of Kane Wolves, though. He'll go nowhere. He may get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. They're going to mark him. He lost a yard. Back to the 16.
I'll tell you, Bob, one thing about Skibinski is he always makes that first guy miss. It's just uncanny. He's just shifty enough. He can make that first guy miss, and then
kind of like a little bit of a jitterbug.
Yeah, and just try to make something happen out of that.
Fox will go wide out to the right. It's Fleming off to the left here on 3rd down and long. 3rd and long brought to you by Best Wealth Management. Gallagher in the backfield with Kiefer, and now we got some movement there on the line for Union AC Valley. That'll back them up 5.
Yeah, 3rd and a little longer now.
And penalties brought to you by Red Bank Chevrolet. Don't make a penalty on your next new car, truck, or used vehicle. Get down to Red Bank Chevrolet.
Score for you, Central Clarion 0, St. Mary's 0 in the second quarter.
Score surprise you at all, Dave?
Nah. Like you said, Bob, that's a tough place to play up there. I remember even back in the days. It's just lots of long bus ride up there, too, and trying to come out quick.
Here's Kiefer looking for Fleming, and it's incomplete.
I never saw it.
So 4th down as time runs out for the first quarter. And we're going to take a timeout. We'll come back. Second quarter on the way. 4th down for Union AC Valley. We'll see what they decide to do. And you're watching Kerle Tire High School Football's Game of the Week on exploreClarion.com.
Hi, my name is Jason, and welcome to Sweet Basil. Come on in.
At Clarion Forest VNA, we bring compassionate care to your doorstep. From skilled nursing to hospice services, we're here for you and your loved ones. Clarion Forest VNA, your trusted partner in home health care.
All right, back here at Viduna Stadium, it's second quarter action coming your way, 14-0. The Falcon Knights lead the Wolves. They'll have that football here, 4th down, and still, about 20 to go. with that penalty.
You got to come up with your best 4th and 20 play.
Usually you got to go to page 36 for that one.
Ball rests out to 21. The first down awaits at the 1.
Coach Reed's done a great job with this team. I'll tell you what, talk about building a football team from within and getting these kids to come out and buying into their system. And that's what 6-0 gets you.
Here's Fleming out to the left, trips off to the right side here as Kiefer goes into the shotgun. Gallagher with him. Dude, quarter here coming your way. He's looking to throw. Firing that football toward Fleming, but it's going to be incomplete. So on 4th down, Kane will come up big here defensively, and they'll take over on downs.
Mike, this will give us an opportunity to take a look at some scores throughout District 9. How about this one? Keystone up 28-0 over Bucktail. As we look, we know Red Bank Valley is trailing Punxsy. Punxsy chucks up 14-0. It's Connellsville 7, Du Bois 7, all tied up.
So Kane takes over this football. They trail here 14-0. It is a Hager Paving second quarter here on Explore Clarion.
Also, it's a Clarion forward first down.
Novosel, quick throw. It is caught on the right side. Banging into his own player. Was that Jamerson over there again, I believe?
Yeah, it was.
Got Nacho Oaks down there. Is he at the concession stand? Whoa.
Oh, man. See if he'll bring any up for his buddies. Nah, probably not.
Novosel again working with the empty backfield. Going to send the man in motion. And the ball gets away. The ball down on the turf. Novosel is able to get on top of it. So they're going to lose yardage there. They had a 2nd and about 1, and this is going to turn into a 3rd down here and about 11. So a loss of 10 on the play.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, if you're a coach, you'd like to unplug and do a hard reset. As it has been a difficult first half of play for Kane.
Novosel in that shotgun. 3rd down and long. He's looking to throw. Novosel stepping up. He's going to try to run. He's got some room in the middle, but nothing doing. Union all over him. And a good initial tackle down there. That was Ryan Armagoss getting in there to get him.
Good job by those linebackers, Governor. They just stayed home, and he took off. Just tell on a play like that, they got 2 linebackers spying Novosel because he likes to run it, and they were right there when he decided to try to tuck it and run.
A lot of discipline. The temptation is to take off a little earlier and try and make a bigger play and get an even bigger loss of yards. Those guys doing their job.
Schaefer to punt. It's Bishback to take this punt. High snap, it gets over his head. That ball down, is he in the end zone?
Safety.
And it is a safety as he falls down into that end zone. So 2 points will go on the side of Union AC Valley for the safety.
The ball would have been placed at the 18-yard line, the line of scrimmage basically. So high snap. They've had a few of those. They had the punt down on this end of the field earlier. They need to address that like right now on the Kane sidelines. Because I was just going to say, this game could go either way here. You know, if Kane would have picked up a first down and keep it moving, you're already down by 14. You get 7, you cut that lead in half. But, boy, that's really going to hurt that safety, and they're going to have to kick the ball back to Union, who's going to get it probably in great field position.
Yeah, that's that double whammy. You know, you give up the points, and now you got to hand the football back.
So they will get the kick here. 10 minutes to go in this Hager Paving second.
You know, I think some people at times have questioned, is this really a 6-0 team? I think you have your answer right now.
Yeah, absolutely. They're just well-balanced all the way around. And plus, you got a freshman quarterback leading this symphony here.
Yeah. Bish and Fleming will be the deep men, and they're going to have kicking off here will be Boschert. So he'll kick off. High. And taking that's Fleming. To the 40. Cuts back left, 45-50 down the left sideline, and he'll be stopped into Kane territory at about the 45-yard line.
Yeah, if you're Kane, the one thing you did not want to see was a decent return. We do have a Kane Wolves shaken up here at the 45-yard line. You didn't want to see that big return. A nice return, great field position once again for Union AC Valley.
Looks like that's number 5, Will Silfies, down there, one of their top players.
So I want to remind you, too, coming up, we won't have the halftime show, the Heater Lumber halftime show. We'll have stats coming your way. We'll check the scoreboard as well. We'll get the keys to the second half. Coming up next week, you want to stay locked on to Explore Clarion. We'll have 2 volleyball matches coming your way. We've got, I know we've got Keystone involved, Clarion Limestone. Going to be some good volleyball matches next week. We also have the Marching Band Festival next week as well. And then football coming up for you on Friday night. So a busy week here on Explore Clarion as we roll through all of those great things. I know in the band festival this year, it's right here at Union High School. They're actually going to have the 4 bands in Clarion County, and then they're going to welcome in Brockway and Brookville, too, to play.
Oh, good.
And the college band will be here. Lisa Hummel will have the Golden Eagle Marching Band down here, too.
That's good.
Good news is Silfie's off under his own power.
Golden Eagles, Clarion Golden Eagles off this weekend, a little bye week due to Mercyhurst jumping to Division I. So they do not have a game this Saturday. Chance to get healed up almost like the Steelers. No game on Sunday. What are you going to do, fellas? No game on Sunday.
The usual. I don't watch that stuff.
You don't watch that stuff.
Brings up a Clarion Ford first down for Union AC Valley.
Ball to 45. They're going to hand that off on that end around. That is Bish with the football, and he's going to be hit and dropped, and he'll only get 1. Good job there defensively to stop Bish with just that 1-yard pickup.
Actually, now they're going to move.
No, they're going to say nothing.
Yeah.
Thought he had 1. They're going to say no.
I think the play took a little too long to develop that time, and it really wasn't a whole lot of real estate to work with. Some plays you're further off to go ahead and just drop down and live for another down, and that's what Bish elected to do.
Watching Coach Reed down there. Falcon Knights coach. He sees something out there. He wanted this play called.
Oh, and the ball gets away from Gallagher. Gallagher picks it up. He slips out of 1 tackle. Stays on his feet, but he's going to be dropped for a loss. That'll be a loss 5 on the play back to the 49-yard line. Sets up a 3rd down now and 15.
Yeah, well, Governor gets that point of the game where you start getting sloppy and coaches start losing their freaking minds. You know, if you're a good football team, you need to play all 4 quarters. You're up 16-0, but you can't make mistakes like that.
Yeah, I make the statement all the time. Look, you got to play strong, start strong, play strong, finish strong. You don't want to let your opponent around. Right now, as good as they played, it's still just a 2-score ball game.
They're down 15 now for the Falcon Knights. Twins on each side for Kiefer out of the shotgun. Going to try to get this little screen set up on the right side to Fox. Fox looking for somewhere to go. He's hit, driven backwards, and he'll only get about 1 or 2 yards is all to give him forward progress. Sets up a 4th down here and still 14.
Looks like you're going to, I think they'll go for it here. It's in
I'd be
Kane's territory. Yeah, they might be. Fleming
yeah, they
is
got
back
Fleming
there.
to punt, yeah.
I think you got to play the real estate game. Look, you're cruising. That's probably the first series that you just didn't look too sharp and crisp on. Turn your defense loose.
Hollebeck back deep. Good snap to Fleming. Punts away, low. Hollebeck's going to let it roll, and he's going to let it go by. And it takes a good Union roll, Union AC Valley roll, down inside the 15 all the way down near the 10-yard line.
Good punt by Fleming. He's had himself a heck of a football game tonight. He's had a 2-point conversion, made numerous tackles on the evening, and that's another feather in his cap for a punt that settles down at the 10-yard line.
Novasol working the shotgun from their own 10. He's got Anderson in the backfield. Twins on each side as the receiving core. Working deep in their own territory here. Looking to throw. Novosel flushed out of the pocket. Rolls to the right side. Novosel looking. Now he's going to try to run with that football, and he'll get a little bit, but forced out of bounds on that far sideline. And he may get 2, maybe just 1. It looks like just 1. Second down and 9.
Yeah, I didn't know what he stopped. He was going to throw it, and then he decided to go. A lot of indecision there. I don't think he wanted to make a mistake that deep in his territory.
I think you're right. It's one of those deals, though. You want to make that decision a little more quickly.
Second down here, second and 9. Novosel in that shotgun. Again, Anderson in the backfield. He's going to send the receiver in motion. Novosel's going to keep the football. Tries to run over that left side. The pile moves a bit, and he'll get it up near the 15-yard line. So he'll pick up about 4 yards there. Sets up a third down and still close to 5.
I did get word that Nacho Oaks has decided not to hit the nachos heavy. Went pizza tonight.
Pizza with a bunch of pepperoni on the top of it.
Either way, once again, he is keeping the concession stand busy.
That's true. Here we go. Third down here in long. Not real long. Third and about 5.
This is a pretty big play for the Kane Wolves here. Keep the drive going, or you're going to have to punt it away and give it back to the Falcon Knights.
He keeps it over the right side. Running over the right side. He's got the first down. So Novosel will run with that. He'll get the first down as he takes it out to about the 23-yard line. That's a pickup of 8 yards, and they'll move the chains.
Yeah, design run the whole way. Made the decision instantly.
Clarion Ford first down there for the Kane Wolves. Novosel in the shotgun again with Anderson, and now somebody jumps here, and we'll see if it's the offense or defense.
No, the
Yep,
Wolves.
offsides.
Yeah. Kane Wolves are clapping their hands, and then they're going to move it up a little bit.
I think Jorge Reyes just trying to get that little bit of an extra step in there, and the official caught him.
Sets up a 1st and 5 here for the Wolves. Clock running now down to 6:24 to go in the Hager Paving second. Everyone checking the armbands. Here's Novosel in the shotgun again. And gives it to Anderson, and he's going to be hit and dropped for a loss on the play. He'll lose a couple back near the 25-yard line. Sets up now a second down here and about 8.
Looks like Nick at least number 8 coming up. Governor, that time they moved all their linebackers up to the line of scrimmage, and they're almost tempting Novosel to throw that football.
They're literally challenging him. There's no question about it.
They're playing a lot of man coverage all the way around here on both wide receivers. Everybody's up, head up, man to man, and tempt them to throw.
Dumps it off to the right side. Not a lot out there either.
Good job by that secondary. They tried to set up the screen, and it just wasn't there.
So a pickup of about 4 on that play. Sets up a third down here and about 5. So Novosel completing that pass.
I think they're going to look to pass, but they're also indicating or letting Novosel know, look, tuck it and run. If you see it, don't hesitate. They want to keep these chains moving.
Novosel, the pass to the right side. It is caught. And there's a first down coming up with that catch. That was Anderson out of the backfield.
Boy, nifty little play that time. They snapped the ball to Novosel. He took one step towards the line of scrimmage, and then he threw the football. And that Falcon Knight defense sort of bid on him running the football. Didn't anticipate him letting that ball off and throwing it. But nifty little play by the Wolves and head coach Matt Bodemer.
Yeah, well-designed play that time. Again, the linebackers just bit so hard on that.
It goes in motion. Novosel is going to flip that football over there to Hollaback. Hollaback over the right side. And he's going to be hit on that sideline. We'll see where they spot him out of bounds at. Looks like right around the 43. So it's a gain of 4. Second down here and 6.
Little tap pass that time, Governor. You got that down as a pass. Your team is great, as you always do with the great statistics that we'll have at halftime. And Novosel just able to tap that right back to the receiver. Pick up about 3 yards. Approaching 4 minutes.
Yeah, clock rolling.
How about this, Mike? Your Punksy Chucks now up 29-0 over Red Bank Valley.
Elvis looking to throw across the middle. It is incomplete. It's going to be almost picked off. Fox was there for that rebound, but it goes incomplete. So third down here in 6 or 7.
That'll be one of the plays in film study that you'll joke about as long as you come away with the win.
That's
You'll
exactly
joke
right.
about it.
Yeah, you can joke all you want as long as you're on the winning side with that one. That score, that Punxsutawney score, really does surprise me. I just thought Red Bank and Blaine Gold would have those kids rallied, ready to go to play that game, but apparently not going to be the Bulldogs' night.
Elvis looking to throw again. He's hit and he's sacked on the play. How about that?
And he's going to feel that one tomorrow.
And on that sack for Union AC Valley, that was big number 56, Noah Yori.
Yeah, introduce yourselves to Noah Yori, number 56. Grabbed him and put him on the ground, and loss of a major yardage on that play, but good job by Yori that time.
Schaefer to punt. Fish back deep.
Had a difficult time with the snap here, something to watch, Mike.
And he brings it down. Good punt that time. Oh, and a big punt, too. Fox is going to pick it up at his 25. Comes back to the 30, 35, 40. There goes Fox. 50, 45, 40. And finally knocked out of bounds. Big hit to knock him out. But I'll tell you what, huge return that time for Fox. And there's some little talking there on the sidelines on the
Just
first
talking
side.
about archery season, guys.
That's
I'm
right.
telling you.
Flags go flying now.
Yeah, number 54, Isaiah Smith, just lined Fox up and just leveled him up at the shoulder pads. High hit, and the Falcon Knights return team didn't take too kindly to that hit. Like a little.
But I love the fact prior to the late flag coming in, there was no flag on the return. That was the great job as far as for the return team opening up a lane. The officials will take the time again. They want to get the call correct. Sometimes people get excited. They just want to make sure get the spot of the call correctly.
Well, there was a couple big hits on that play, I'll tell you. Number 62 is just, he's feeling it down there. And that is Aiden Eckert, who's one of their big defensive linemen. And you see 62 walking around, and he's struggling. I'm surprised he's still in the football game, and nobody's pulled him out because he hit the ground very, very hard.
Football is a violent sport. There's no question about that when you take a look at some of the hits like that.
He's on the 35-yard line there just trying to get his alphabet back together in his head.
I just wonder if we're going to see maybe offsetting penalties here, but I don't know. We'll find out momentarily.
Yep, here we go. Here's the official.
Oh, that would be a good call, Governor, if it was. Unsportsmanlike.
They're explaining to both coaches what the call is going to be.
So it just goes against Kane, so that'll knock off the yards.
I don't know if we had a replay on that or not, but there was some smacking going down in front of Kane's sideline.
So they're explaining to Coach Bottomer over there.
Yeah, they're going to take a timeout. This is kind of somebody official timeout, or
it must be. Yeah, as they talk to both coaches. 2:59 remains here in the Sager Paving second, 16-0. As Union AC Valley leads Kane. If Union AC Valley wins, they win their division, win their region. They still haven't moved the chains.
Yeah, Vassbinder, the referee, Mike Vassbinder, still down there explaining to everybody. I don't know why the teams went to the sidelines, but he needs to blow that whistle and get both units back out on the pasture here.
Brockway now up 19-6 over Bradford. Otto Eldred up 6-0 over Cameron County.
You sort of knew that Brockway score was going to be.
And they are going to mark this off against Kane.
That's a big 15-yarder.
And we have a score that will be great.
So here we go. The ball sits at the 26-yard line. 2:59 to go. Union going to try to put themselves up by 3 scores here. Gallagher in the backfield with Kuiper. They send the man in motion. They're going to hand that football off on that sweep. That's Skabinski with that football inside the 25 down near the 24-yard line. Give him 2 yards is all. Second down here and 8.
Logan's clearing a little sod out of that helmet. Getting a little help from one of his buddies down there. He got a face full of 9-iron basically, man. Still picking it out of there.
Gives them 108 on the night. We've got some other scores of interest. Carn City up 7-0 over Westinghouse.
So the twin sidecar this time for Kuiper. Kuiper's going to give that to Skabinski again, and he's going to bang his way forward. He gets down around the 20-yard line, give him 4 more yards. So sets up a third down here and about 5.
Offensive line coach for Union really getting on his offensive lineman. I think it's Rob Corrado. Don't quote me. I forgot his name. Played at the university and everything, but I always keep an eye on him. But boy, he was just letting that offensive line from Union have it. Somebody blew an assignment down there, but Rob's about 6'6".
Punksy up now, 36-0.
Jeez.
Quarter number 2.
Ball snap back. Gallagher gets the carry. Here's Gallagher. First down, 15-10. Gallagher going to reach out. He'll get down near the 5. And a flag on the play, though, and we're going to have a hold. This one's coming back.
And negates a fantastic run.
Boy, I wouldn't want that assignment to tackle Max Gallagher in the open field, one-on-one.
Not many people would this season. He has just been money in the bank.
You're out there on an island, and I'll tell you, you gotta bring him down.
Do you have a score? Central Clarion up 7-0 over St. Mary's. You're on an island, and it's not Gilligan's.
Second down here at about 16 or 17, more like 17. Ball sits at the 32-yard line. Oh, nope, now they're going to move it to the 30. So make it 15. 3rd and 15. Trips off to the left, single receiver on the right side here for Kuiper. Gallagher in the backfield with him. 1:34 to go here in the first half. Here goes Kuiper looking to throw, tries to get the screen set up, and it's just short of Gallagher. So 4th down now. That'll stop the clock. That's really not what they wanted either with 1:30.
Yeah, pretty well read that time.
Yeah, I'll tell you, number 54, Isaiah Smith, who's their leading tackler, he could see that. He could see the screen. He sort of read it a little bit. He put his hands up in front of Andrew Kuiper, and he was just coming at him, and Andrew just not strong enough to get that ball out to his receiver.
You know, sometimes I tell people a lot, sometimes all that defender needs to do is create traffic. You don't necessarily have to rip someone apart. Just create enough traffic to break the play out.
At least wide out to the left, single receiver on the right side. Here's Kuiper with that double back setup. And flags on the play again. That's they ran out of time.
It took a long time.
So it becomes a 4th and 19.
Remember, as well as they have played, it is still just a 2-score ball game.
It is, and if I'm going into halftime 16-0, I'm taking it because you've been basically outrushed, outscored in the first half. But you know, you're still breathing down there. You still have a little room, and I think does Kane get the ball to start second half?
Yes,
I think they do.
Yep, because they deferred.
Yep.
Well, here we go. 4th down and long. 4th and long here. Ball snap back. Here's Kuiper. Kuiper looking to throw, looking for Fox, and it's incomplete. Threw that down there. Some double coverage down there.
Well, I'll tell you what, Kane's going to have pretty good field position back here at the 45-yard line. They get 3 timeouts, or the 35-yard line. They're going to have 3 timeouts also to work with.
How about this for an unofficial stat? -5 yards rushing.
That's incredible. That's incredible, Bob, because they're averaging on the year, Kane, rushing that football 236 yards per game, rushing the football. And you got him in negative yardage rushing.
Yeah, just 28 through the air.
Jamerson and Hollaback out to the right, Twins off to the left. Here's the pass. It is caught. And that's the big guy down there. That's Preston Darr making the catch, and he'll get positive yardage out across the 40. They're going to say stopped at right around that 40-yard line. So it's a pickup of about 5.
I like the play. I like the delayed release. He's in there basically kind of tipping off like it's a max protect, and he just slid, drug across the middle.
2nd down and 5. Clock stops as he did get out of bounds. Anderson in the backfield here with Novosel. 2nd down. Novosel takes that snap, looking to throw again. Novosel steps up into that pocket. He's flushed out of the pocket. He's trying to run to that right side, comes back, and he's just going to get. Does he get it? Is it caught? And they're going to say no, it's incomplete down there.
You have about 3 linemen downfield, too. Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't call that.
I was going to say, big break there. When a play takes that long, mentally as a lineman, you have a clock, and you think, they got to be running it. Let me get down in position.
Yeah, the line of scrimmage was the 40, and they got a couple guys down there about the 45-yard line, and sort of tried to sneak back a little bit after he threw the football.
So 3rd down and 5 here for Kane. 1:08 to go here in this first half. They trail by the 2 scores, 16-0. Ball back to Novosel. Novosel's pass is incomplete. That hit the turf. He tried to sneak that into Schaefer. So 4th down.
Now, remember, this is 4th down, so remember, a lot of those snaps have been a bit of a challenge. There's been pressure on the punter all night. I am a guy that 99.9% would say, let's punt here. I'm not so sure.
Yeah, I think I would too, but I'll tell you what, Kane.
They are going to line up now in that punt formation.
I thought they'd talk about it a little bit. They got 3 timeouts on the board. High snap again.
Gets it away. Bish is going to let it go. It's going to bounce out of bounds at about the 32-yard line. Nope, they're going to say out at the 30, does the official.
Yeah, I think that's a good decision, Governor. I think, not sure what Coach Reed wants to do. I mean, I'm an offensive guy. It's like, let's go, man. Let's score. He might say, listen, I'm happy. I'm going to the locker room 16-0 on homecoming.
I am the king of conservative. If you have success on 1st down, be aggressive. If not.
Well, you got two Jets back there in Skabinski and Max Gallagher. They've been breaking 1st down runs for 15, 20 yards. They also have 3 timeouts remaining.
Keystone has found their offense, Michael. They are up 49-0.
1st and 10 from their own 30. Here come the Falcon Knights. Here's the pass out to Skabinski. Skabinski, all kinds of room. He's up to the 40, 45-yard line. Give him 15 yards. And that's a Clarion Ford 1st down with 49 seconds. The clock will stop as they set the down markers, and quickly the Falcon Knights get up to the line of scrimmage, and now the clock rolling.
It's a good job of coaching. The Falcon Knights right on it.
Quick throw, and this is incomplete. Kind of skipped in there. Trying to get the ball into Elise.
Actually, they're going to give him, first for a split second, I thought they were going to give it to him because they did not stop that clock right away.
Well, the official needs to put, Union's going to take a timeout. Union AC Valley a timeout.
Yeah, they'll have a 2nd down and 10.
I think the officials are talking about the time situation here, Dave.
Yeah, they're probably going to come back up here to probably put 38 back on the scoreboard. Somebody's going to have to do it. How are we supposed to,
They'll relay it. It'll come up through the crowd.
One more time.
See what they add.
5 seconds.
So it'll be 36.7.
I think he needs 5 seconds on the clock.
Okay. No 35. So Union will come out here, 2nd down and 10.
Governor, if you're looking at trying to stop this Union offense, I mean, Skabinski and Gallagher, and you got Fleming at a wideout, and you got Bish out there. You have a lot of different weapons, and that's pretty good as you start getting, and they run the ball an awful lot. And as you start going into the end of the season, you're going to start, maybe it's going to rain, maybe it's going to be sleeting, and maybe it's going to be muddy, and boy, you got 4 pretty good offensive weapons on that offense for the Falcon Knights.
You're exactly right. It forces you to play honest defense out there, and it's tough because sometimes you get away cheating and getting a little helping one side or the other out, but that's not the case here.
Kiefer takes that snap, gives it to lost the football, and Union AC Valley on top of it there back at the 40-yard line. That'll be a loss of 5 yards, and that clock rolling now.
Yeah, and if I'm Coach Reed, I'm just getting out of here now.
Yep.
I don't even think they're going to come over and snap the football,
Still 10.
Kiefer's coming to the sidelines, but that clock's going to continue to run. They're going to take it into halftime.
So that will be the end of the first half. No, someone used a timeout.
3 seconds.
I was going to jump the gun there.
Yeah, somebody.
Yeah, a little surprised. Sometimes if you're on the other side of the field, the 40-yard line, you may have that gadget play that you want to try here, but you take the timeout with 3 seconds. We'll see.
When you're coaching like that, you really want it to go. Then you get one of those guys. Turn around as officials say, look at the scoreboard's running. I want a timeout. And then the coach is like, who in the world called that timeout? You look at me. I'm the only one that can call timeouts.
Well, we'll see what they decide to do here with the final 3 seconds.
Well, it's got to be a smart play, too. Andrew Kiefer, your freshman quarterback. You don't want to. You don't just want to throw it up because.
You guys know my thoughts. If you are going to throw it, it has to be down the field. It can't be anything short or intermediate. It's got to be down.
Yeah, way down the field. Way, way, way down the field, basically.
Well, here we go. So 3 seconds. 3rd down and close to 15 here. Be the final play of the first half.
I'm not sure what he could call back here to make it.
Yep, looks like they're going to send some guys deep. They got trips on the right side.
Well, maybe they out-coached us. Let's see.
Ball snap back. Kiefer's going to look to throw. Kiefer steps up. He's hit. Kiefer's dropped. He's sacked on the play. And that'll be the last play of the first half. As that will do it there. A loss on that play of about 3 yards there as Kiefer goes down. That'll be the final play of the first half. 16-0. Union AC Valley leads here in this one over Kane. We'll take a timeout. Coming back, we do have the Heater Lumber halftime show on the way. You're watching Kerle Tire High School Football Game of the Week right here on exploreClarion.com.
Fisher & Father Auto Parts, your locally owned Napa Auto Parts in Cranberry, Knox, Clarion, and New Bethlehem wants to extend a special message. Wishing all athletes a safe and healthy season. Good luck to all the teams. For over 55 years, Parker Furniture has brought comfort and style to homes with quality you can trust. Family owned and proudly serving Northwestern Pennsylvania, visit them at 2683 State Route 257. Parker Furniture, where your home begins.
If your truck's down, your business is too. Bauer Truck Repair gets you back on the road fast with expert service and 24/7 roadside assistance. Call 814-226-6023 or visit BauerTruckRepair.com. Top Tier Federal Credit Union is rated #1 in Pennsylvania for the benefits provided to our members. Whether you're saving for tomorrow or building something big, we're with you every step of the way. Top Tier Federal Credit Union, everything banking should be.
Are you ready to boost your team spirit? Look no further than shopteamwear.com, your one-stop destination for all your school and team apparel needs. We've got you covered whether you're a die-hard fan searching for the latest gear or aiming to fundraise for your team. And here's the best part, you're in control. Choose the products and prices that work for you. Discover the ultimate apparel shopping and fundraising experience at shopteamwear.com. It's time to gear up, fundraise with ease, and make a statement together. Boost your team spirit, empower your community. Shopteamwear.com, where passion meets fashion.
Just like your favorite team needs a solid game plan, you need a financial strategy for victory. Our advisors are fiduciaries, always acting in your best interest. That means transparent, tax-smart investing to maximize your wealth. Don't just play the game, win your financial future. Visit us at Gorley Financial, your trusted financial advisor. Gorley Financial is a proud sponsor of local youth events. Visit GorleyFinancial.com for more information.
All right, welcome back here to Viduna Stadium. We're in the Heater Lumber halftime show. 16-0 is where Union AC Valley leads Kane. And we're going to send it down to the field. We got our own Brock Jordan down there with a special guest.
Already down here on the field with Owen Bish, brother of Parker Bish. Owen was a Union graduate last year, played quarterback in DB. Owen, first of all, just now playing at Grove City. Talk about how that's going so far this year.
Man, I've been loving Grove City. I think we're going to be really good from here on out in the season. We didn't start off too hot, but hey, it always goes. It's going to go up.
And then let's just talk about Parker here. You know, he's had a good season so far on the offensive side of the ball, one of the top 3 receivers on the team. I actually think he's leading the team in receiving yards. Is that something, you know, you guys went out in the backyard? You were the quarterback, kind of practice out in the backyard?
Yeah, I mean, he called me out to go outside a lot of the times this summer and throw to him, so I think that's definitely helped.
And then, you know, lastly, had a really good career as a DB too. You know, that's where you're playing at Grove City. 7 interceptions, I believe, in your career here. Parker's already got 2.
I know.
Is he chasing you? Is that something you're going to, you know, kind of have on the back of his mind?
Yeah, I'm definitely going to be a little worried about that, but he's probably going to get it, so.
All righty. That was Owen Bish here, brother of Parker Bish. We're going to send it back up to the booth.
All right, again, I want to thank Brock Jordan, a great interview down there. And going inside the trenches down on the field is brought to you by Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. I want to thank them for that sponsorship, too. Why don't we turn our attention over to the governor? Those Laurel Eye Clinic stats, how do they stack up here for the first half?
Mike, very impressive defensive performance out of Union AC Valley. They have held Kane to -5 yards rushing and 33 yards passing, a total of 28 yards of total offense here in the opening half of play. Novacell, 7 rushes, -1 yards, of course, sacked a couple of times to really put those negative yards down there. Anderson checks in -2 yards, and also checking in with 6 yards is Hayden, or excuse me, with -2 yards, is Hayden Holenbeck. So again, that's -5 yards on the ground and 33 through the air. Through the air, Novacell is 7 of 11 for 33 yards, hauling in receptions. Anderson checks in with 11 yards. Jamerson with 11, 8 out of Preston Dar, and 3 out of Holenbeck. Again, just 28 yards total offense here for Kane. For Union AC Valley, a total of 152 yards total offense, 129 on the ground and 23 through the air, 152 again overall. Leading the way on the ground, it is Logan Skabinski, 112 yards with 1 touchdown, and Max Gallagher adding 20 yards and a touchdown as well. Kiefer sacked in the ball game for twice, actually, for a total of -8 yards. Got to correct something, so that's 121 now. And again, now it would be a total of 144 versus the 152. As Kiefer checking in, he is 4 of 11 for 23 yards. Does have that 1 interception, hauling in receptions. Skabinski with 14. Bish checks in with 7 and 2 yards out of Aiden Fox. Again, 144 yards of total offense here for Union AC Valley. As the ground attack, a lot of big plays, Mike. Those opening couple of drives for Union, they're up here 16-0.
All right, and again, those stats brought to you by the Laurel Eye Clinic. Quick Gatesman's Auto Body scoring summary from the first half. It was all Union AC Valley. At the 10:23 mark, it was Skabinski, the 44-yard touchdown run. Kiefer went to Fleming for the 2-point conversion. It was 8-0. 5:10 mark, Gallagher, the 10-yard touchdown run. The 2-point conversion was no good, 14-0. And then in the second, at the 10:01 mark, it was the safety that snapped that went back into the end zone on the punt, made it 16-0. So there's your Gatesman's Auto Body scoring summary. And we're going to take a timeout. We're going to come back up. More Heater Lumber halftime shows on the way. We'll get the governor's keys to the second half. We'll check out the scoreboard, too. It's all on the way. You're watching The Kerle Tire High School football game of the week, 16-0 Union. AC Valley leads here at halftime on exploreClarion.com.
Showcase Homes in Chippenville offers modular and manufactured homes with over 240 customizable floor plans. Tour 8 display models on site, ready for immediate delivery. From permits to porches, we handle it all, from start to finish.
From custom tees to engraved trophies, All American Custom Apparel and Engraving does it all. Screen printing, embroidery, awards, unique gifts, and more. Almost anything on almost everything, crafted with pride and designed to impress.
Fallers Furniture just got better with fresh new styles from Best Home Furnishings. Refresh your home with new chairs that allow you to select your fabric your way. Select stylish, best-selling furniture and upgrade your comfort with power. And pieces that are both pet and kid-friendly. Relax in a new recliner in sizes and styles to fit everyone and every decor to meet your family's unique needs. Shop these new styles now before they're gone, only at Fallers Furniture.
PA Mushroom Company, home of Forager's Kitchen, right on Route 66 in Lucinda. All season long, score big with their touchdown special. Any one-topping pizza, just $9.99. Pick one up and take it to the game. Forager's Kitchen, Route 66, Lucinda, PA.
At the Carpet Barn in Clarion, flooring is anything but boring. We handle everything, from expert installation to full removal and cleanup, with precision, care, and commitment to quality. Visit our showroom and find flooring that works as hard as you do. The Carpet Barn, where style meets service.
PRC helps me with the flexibility of the class times. I'm able to balance work, our hobbies of racing, and our family time in general with being able to take classes when it's convenient for me.
Affordable opportunities are endless at Northern Pennsylvania Regional College. If you're looking to start next semester or next year, apply now at discovernprc.org. discovernprc.org.
All right, back here at Viduna Stadium, the Union Falcon Knight marching band entertaining the crowd here this evening on homecoming. 16-0 as the Falcon Knights lead it. And we're broadcasting live from the Northern Pennsylvania Regional College broadcast booth.
Yeah, they had the homecoming before the game. That's like a trend now.
Yep.
That was nice. Nice ceremony before, you know. They had homecoming queen. I've seen her running around here a good bit. Didn't quite catch her name, but she's got her.
Well, Bob has it all.
Tiara
He
now.
wrote it all down.
She has her tiara.
Brianna Anthony.
Okay. So I've seen Brianna parading around, getting, you know, things different now with homecoming queens. Everybody's got a phone, so you got to take a picture with the homecoming queen. You know, now it's like
in our day,
they selfie. I got to get a picture.
Well, seriously though, back in your day, photography was very young, Mr. Cadis. So they probably still had that where they had to hold the. Bring the big camera and had to hold the powder up above.
Famous freeze for 5 seconds.
Famous photographer Matthew Brady showed up in the black and white photos.
All right, we continue here in the Heater Lumber halftime show. And any scoreboard out there, Governor? Nothing coming up right now. We did have Punxsy way in front of Red Bank Valley.
Red Bank Valley is trailing 43-0. A hat trick from Punxsy is having quite a ball game. 287 yards of passing. They are putting up some video game-like numbers. Do know that from District 10, General McLean up 51-0 over Warren.
Beating the Dragons.
Keystone up big in their ball game against Bucktail. Last score 49-0.
Okay, so there's some of the scores. Why don't we take a look here at the Father's Furniture Governor's Keys of the second half. You two can argue, figure out Union, you know what they got to do. What does Kane got to do to get back into this one? They're down by the 2 scores here. They'd have to get a 2-point conversion, but they could certainly do that. What do you think, guys?
Hey, I think I'm a little, granted as a head coach, I'd be disappointed trailing 16-0, but I'd also take a deep breath and say, guys, it's only 2 plays. The fact that we're just sitting at 28 yards total offense, we're very much still in this ballgame. All we have to do is execute. We got to put together a nice drive. Let's get in a little bit of rhythm. Look, we're going to get this ball to start things out with. Let's have a lot of positive things take place. So don't watch that scoreboard at all. If you start and execute on the field, good things are going to happen to you.
Yeah, Coach Reed for the Falcon Knights, too. It's like, hey, they have done a great job taking Kane out of their bread and butter because they run the football. That's their deal. 236 yards rushing per game. And, Governor, you gave the stats out and everything. They took them great job by Union AC Valley to get Kane out of their game. Now they're going to have to come back and try to throw it. And Novostel just doesn't want to throw the ball that much. And, so good, all kudos to even though the score's only 16-0, Union's done a great job of shutting Kane down, both offensively and defensively.
Absolutely, and I think, again, it's a case of not just the execution, but it's also good scouting. Anytime you get guys that are consistently in position to make plays, you still have to have the athletes, obviously, but it's a total team effort, and it keeps on coming back to that team-like approach that they have. I don't think anybody's worried about the accolades, who's the all-star, who's the hero that night. I think they just want to take care of business and continue their winning ways, and it really shows tonight in this ballgame.
Yeah, like we said, you got four-headed horsemen, basically, with Bish and Fox and Gallagher, and Skabinski. I mean, and it's all being conducted by a freshman quarterback, which is even more impressive.
All right, we're going to take our final timeout. We'll get you set up for the third quarter. That was the Father's Furniture Governor and the Dean Dave Cadis' keys to the second half. Got to throw that in there, too. 16-0 here. We are here at halftime as Union AC Valley leads Kane, and we'll take another timeout. Back with more. Third quarter is on the way, and you're watching Kerle Tire High School Football Game of the Week on exploreClarion.com.
Legacy Archery in Brookville is your full-service bow shop, offering an indoor range, techno hunt video system, custom strings, and over 150 bows and crossbows and camo in stock. Whether you're new to archery or prepping for hunting season, Legacy has the gear and know-how to sharpen your skills.
World-class transportation manufacturer Brookville Equipment is hiring night shift welders with a 12% pay differential. Monday through Thursday, lay out, assemble, and repair an array of projects using state-of-the-art welding technology, paid time off, and generous benefits. Join Brookville Equipment's dedicated team as a night shift welder. Use your skills and turn those blueprints into an American-made product. Apply online today.
Back here at Viduna Stadium. That'll wrap up the Heater Lumber halftime show as 16-0. We go to quarter number 3 as Kane will get the football to get things started. Well, guys, should be a good second half. What do you think?
Well,
I think so.
I think they need a good return, Kane. This is a pretty big football game. Kane comes into this game 5-1 on the evening. They're a good football team, and Union AC Valley 6-0. So we expected a very good football game, and we're getting it basically. But Kane's got to come out and move the football a little bit here.
A completely different sport. Obviously, we talk in basketball constantly. Oftentimes, the first 2-3 minutes of the third quarter will dictate the rest of the ball game. I think it could be the case tonight if Kane is able to put together a nice drive. Whether they get points or not, if they put together a nice drive, that's a shot of confidence for them. And then look out. It could be a tough ball game throughout the rest of the second half.
Yeah, because you know what? We've seen that ball hit the ground a few times in the first half, and Union was able to fall on it a few times. Kane was able to fall on it. So it might come down to a game of turnovers. I'll tell you, the thing that sent the shockwaves through District 9 was the comeback that Punxsutawney had on Karn City. And that still stays with me. So let's see what Kane can do this evening.
Here comes, I believe that's Hollenbeck with that football. It is. And he's going to bring it up across the 20 up near the 25-yard line. And that's where they will start with their first offensive possession of this second half. It is an Ascendance Truck Center third quarter. Got to get that in, because Pat Kale will be all upset.
Yes.
And it is a Clarion Ford first down.
And we ought to say it, Ascendance Truck Center. Mr. Dunkle, get in trouble.
Well, you'll get in trouble. Pat will just gently remind me.
That's
I
all right.
stay away from all that. With the Pittsburghese, I'll really get in trouble.
Here's keeping the football, Novosel. Take it right up the gut. He'll get probably about 3 maybe.
Looks like Kane's going to come out a little bit with tempo here. Novosel took a pretty good shot inside of that.
Yeah, he's going to empty backfield. Second down here, about 7, maybe a long 6. He's going to look, throw, gets it to the left side. It's caught, and that's a first down and more. That was into, I believe that was into Anderson. So Anderson came out of the backfield for that one.
Yeah, he's one of the leading receivers for the Kane Wolves. Nice pass by Novosel. Just stayed in there and wham, threw it in there.
Just like
Kane
that,
picks up a first down.
A little bit of rhythm.
Yep.
Novosel in that shotgun again. Flag on the play.
Looked like Union may have jumped down there. Big number 74.
Yeah, just trying to time the count.
Dane Wyant, 6'3", 260 sophomore.
So that penalty brought to you by Red Bank Chevrolet will make it a 1st and 5. Here's Novosel working in the shotgun again with that empty backfield, twins on each side. He can run too, and he's got the big guy right off the line. He looks to throw, fires the football, but it goes long. He was looking for Jamerson on the right side. I think he thought Jamerson was going to go. Jamerson kind of slanted in.
Well, you got a lot of receivers having a little chat with Novosel down there, I'll tell you. And you don't want to start that. Number 87, Preston Dar, the big tight end, having a chat with Novosel too. He just held there and pretty wide open, about 5 yards outside of the line of scrimmage. Missed him.
All the back to Jamerson again off to the right side. Twins on the left. Jamerson goes in motion. Novosel's going to keep the football. He's looking to run. He's going to be hit, drop, short gain. We'll set up a 3rd down and still about probably close to 4.
Noah Yori in there.
Boy, that's just about a yard pickup is all.
Big 3rd down, Governor. Look at your play sheet. See what worked for you in the first half. Maybe run that here, something successful.
Unless there's something disastrous takes place and they don't pick it up, I think they'll definitely be going for it here on 4th down. But
a shoulder pad adjustment over there.
Yep. Reset that 25-second clock. 3rd down here and about 4 here for the Wolves. Anderson in the backfield with Novosel. Quick throw, caught, nothing doing though. It's going to be maybe back to the line of scrimmage is all, maybe a loss of 1, but sets up 4th down. Now the question is right here at round midfield, do you go here, guys, or do you get rid of this football?
I don't know. It was a pretty good play by Michael Kindle. They came right on it real quick. Brought him down. Governor, I don't know. Field position 16-0. They're going to go.
I would be the guy who kicks, but this doesn't surprise me at all. I thought we would actually go ahead and see this.
This is a big play in this football game right here, right in front of us on the 49-yard line.
Ball snap back to Novosel. Flushed out of the pocket, rolling to the left side, looking downfield. Novosel! Does he get it? That's the question. Where did he step out? But it looks like he could have it.
They're going to mark him short of it.
Whoa, they're going to say way short. They're going to say he stepped out just over midfield. Union will take over at their own 49-yard line.
Wow.
Wow, if he stepped out of bounds, I don't know. That everybody's having a chat down there. Side judge.
I think he tried to extend the football prior to stepping out of bounds. That's probably what some of the conversation is about.
It's going to be Union's ball. Union AC Valley's football.
So there you go. Come up big defensively, and that was a question mark, guys. We talked about it. How was Kane going to come out in that first series?
Boy, if you're going to run something like that, Governor, boy, you got to tuck it down and go for
Make
that.
the decision
go
instantly.
for it and go. Don't run out of bounds. Run at that first down marker in bounds.
Know where the stick is.
Yeah.
But I do. I think he was trying to extend the ball, and I think he probably thought he had it by doing that.
Good job by that Union AC Valley defensive line and linebackers there to stop him on that play.
Kabinski's going to get the carry, lowers that shoulder, and he's hit and smacked down at that line of scrimmage. Was that Dar right there to get him?
Dar and Aiden Eckert also.
But again, an injury down there to one of the Kane Wolves. It's a 1-yard pickup, is all 2nd and 9. Clock will stop here with 9:22 to go in the Ascendant Truck Center third.
Yeah, that's Eckert, and I'll tell you what, he got hurt in the second quarter, and he's been playing through an injury all night long. So I admire that kid for sticking it in there and sticking it out, but he's going to be out of play or two. He looks like he's that type of kid. He'll be right back in.
I guarantee he's going to come back in. He went back towards the bench area. Already he's back up in the sidelines near the coach.
He's a good-looking kid on that defense, I'll tell you. He's a junior, too. A lot of juniors on this football team up in Kane. Bodemer's been, doing a nice job of some skill positions and everything. So a lot of sophomores and juniors seeing a lot of playing time.
Gallagher in the backfield with Kiefer this time. They're going to give him the ball on the sweep. And Bish with that football, 45-40, 35-30, 25-20. Bish is forced out of bounds just shy of that 20-yard line. We'll see where they mark him out at the 21. And that's going to be a 21-yard pickup.
Boy, he got hit at the 48-yard line and bounced like a pinball off the machine and
never missed a beat.
Never missed a beat. Just turned it on right in front of the Union AC Valley bench. Picked up a big gainer.
When you're a defender and you do something like that, you think, what do we got to do to bring this guy down?
Wide out to the right side is going to be Elise. In motion went Gallagher. They're going to give it, though. And Gallagher with that football, and he'll take that ball down near the 20-yard line. That's only about 1. 2nd and 9.
You start getting inside the 30-yard line, 25-yard line. It's Skabinski and Gallagher time.
Big thing for Union AC Valley here, too. Coach Reed, very good to it. With that lead, able to take a lot of time off the clock with those running backs.
Yeah, run the ball, stay in bounds. Clock will stop on a first down, but and once again, I keep emphasizing you're doing this all with a freshman quarterback.
Here's Skabinski over the right side. Skabinski sidesteps the tackler back into the middle, and he'll be dropped down near the 16-yard line. 4-yard pickup. Sets up a third down here and still about 5.
And Bob, you keep running the football, and that's just wearing that defensive line off from Kane.
A lot of hands on the hips right now.
Yeah, and guys just grabbing it at running backs now instead of trying to wrap them up. It's tough.
Third down and 5.
Tough to play against two good running backs. You don't know which one's going to get the ball.
They're into that Dubrook red zone at the 16-yard line. Ball handed off Skabinski again. That's a carry down inside the 15 to about the 12. He's going to be just shy of the first down mark. It'll be 4th and 1, so he picks up 4.
Side judge comes in and signals the 4th down. I'll tell you what, I always wanted to mention this too. Number 25, Dawson Hepler, played in the band at halftime. Played for the Union AC Valley Band on the football field now. So good for him.
Skibinski in the backfield here with Kuiper, 4th down and 1. Kuiper's gonna roll to the right side, looking, firing that football. He's got a man down there, and it's gonna be incomplete. Wow. Are you surprised they went with the throw that time, kind of, but they did have a man breaking free.
I am. I thought you want to truck something around the end, use that speed. You've done a good job on those sweeps, but a gutsy call going for the 6. They come up empty.
That was Kendall who broke free down there in the end zone.
Yeah, you got Gallagher and Skibinski in there. You need to pick up a little more than a yard. Keep the drive going, maintain possession, but can't put them away, Governor.
Yeah, that's the key. You cannot let your opponent hang around this game because a lot of times bad things will happen.
Yeah, like a fumble, pickup, Mike, something like that. They're just hanging around here.
Novosel will work out of the shotgun. He's got Anderson in the backfield. They're going to start from their own 11-yard line. Anderson takes that ball forward, and he'll get maybe 1. 2nd down here at 9.
Mike and I talk about that all the time because we broadcast the university games. Last year it was just like we couldn't put people away, and we're learning this year to try to win at the end a little bit. And it's tough to get that, put a team away, but you got to learn.
Talk about winning; it's habit forming.
Yeah.
Ball to 13. Here's Anderson again, getting the carry, working his way forward, and he'll get up near the 19-yard line. It's a gain of about 6. There is a flag, though, on the play.
There are many flags on the play. Again, they're talking about archery season, I think.
That's exactly right. Well, the the whistle blew, and both teams, a couple guys in there wanted to just keep on going.
Set up a 3rd down and 3, depending on this call.
I wouldn't be surprised, Governor, to come back and they do the offsetting penalties. Wow, it's against Kane. Wow.
Well, that'll back them up.
Wow, yeah, because they were all set for a 3rd down and about 4.
Yeah.
And you make a mistake like that, that's enough to drive coaches out of their minds.
Yep, sets up a 3rd down and about 12 now. So 3rd and long, brought to you by Best Wealth Management.
Bucktail gets on the board against Keystone. They trail now 56-6.
Novosel. Make sure everybody's ready. I guess the officials are still checking everybody out here.
This is where you've got to really be careful with this football if you're Novosel.
Yeah, because, their game is to run the football, and they haven't been able to do it. Now you're putting your quarterback in a position where he's got to throw the football.
Novosel. Now they'll start the play clock.
Now there's question as to whether or not it was a dead ball penalty. And so they only have 2nd down on him.
Well, flushed out of the pocket. Novosel dumps it downfield, and it's incomplete. Tried to find Schaefer downfield.
I don't know if that ball was tipped by Skibinski to Schaefer, but boy, it looked like it ended up right in his hands. The ball falls incomplete.
But it's only 3rd down now. I really thought if that was a dead ball, if it was after the play, it would have been.
Yeah, I did too, Mike.
3rd
Same
down.
deal.
And a number of folks here in the press box feeling the same way. But the officials are down in control. It's the reason why I never took the test. I'm much more comfortable up here.
So here we go, 3rd down and long now for the Wolves. They trail here 16-0 with 6 minutes roughly to go here in this 3rd quarter.
And had to take a timeout. They were down to 2 on the play clock.
So we'll take a quick timeout as well. 6:07 to go here in the 3rd quarter. 16-0 Union AC Valley leads it. We'll break. You're watching Kerle Tire High School football right here on exploreClarion.com.
Aiden Fox, Union High School AC Valley.
You can afford a gorgeous custom-designed hardwood Kale's kitchen for a lot less than you'd pay at a DIY store. Go to FactoryDirectKitchens.net. At Kale's, there are never middleman markups or hidden charges that can add 40%. Go to FactoryDirectKitchens.net. That's FactoryDirectKitchens.net.
With so much to protect each day, Eric Schick Insurance and Financial Services is here to help you find the right coverage that fits your life. Call 814-275-2210 to learn more.
This game is brought to you by Tionesta Builders? No. Tionesta Builder Supply. Family-owned and operated home improvement centers located in Tionesta and Shippenville.
All right, we go right to live action here. 6:07 to go here in the third. Novacell out of the shotgun on third down and long. Oh, he's under pressure out of the end zone, and the incomplete pass. There was a bump on the receiver that time, but they're going to say the pass was going to be incomplete.
Yeah, Evan Anderson out there, Mike, and you saw the same thing I did. He got sort of bumped before the ball got to him, and no flag on the play.
Yeah, look out now. You've got a group of down linemen licking their chops like a dog at a butcher shop.
Wouldn't it be nice to block a punt on homecoming?
Safer to punt.
And it's funny because the Union returners are at the 40-yard line.
Good punt, too. Elise with that football back to the 30, 25-yard line, 20 to the 15, and he's finally going to be dropped from behind, and flags are all over the place.
Yeah, she's going to go half the distance. That pretty much is the poster example of a horse collar.
Yeah, nice job by Elise on the return. And they're going to put them in business. It should probably be a first and goal here.
There's a lot of grabbing and a lot of things going on in that return, I'll tell you.
Yeah, again, it's just one of those deals, no gray area on that one. And sometimes as a defender, you're just reaching for anything at that point. Not that it's right, but I'm just telling you.
It's your last gasp, brother. He's going in, or I'm grabbing him by the face mask, or there's anything I can get a hold of.
So it should be a first and goal right down around the 6-yard line. So Union AC Valley with that football looking to add to the score here with 5:47 to go here in the third. Out wide to the right side is Elise. We're going to have a offensive penalty here against Union.
I think if there's one thing that Coach Reed, as he evaluates game film tomorrow, he's going to talk about these mental mistakes.
Yeah.
The physical mistakes, you understand, you get frustrated, but the mental mistakes is what really drives you crazy.
Just sloppy, just not in sync as far as you run two good plays, and the third one somebody jumps offside, something's going on. So it's not a clean game, but hey, you pull a lot out of your team. You're up 16-0, so.
Kuiper gives that to Gallagher. Gallagher, he's hit. And he's going to be drugged down in the backfield there. And I don't know if he'll get any positive yardage, but on that tackle was Connor Taylor. And another flag being thrown. And another one.
Yeah, there's a lot of where they're trying to settle down number 56 for Union. He needs to come out of the football game. He needs a bucket of ice dropped on him. That's number 56, Noah Yori.
At times you get excited, the emotion, you get all fired up. You've got to maintain.
So they'll talk it over here. We'll get the officials' call, and we
start getting into the guys that have multiple personal fouls on them.
And the officials, again, they're going to take charge, and that's the reality. You have to play smart.
Pretty big conversation down there right now.
Well, they want to make sure they get everything correct. And people get upset sometimes. Oh, they're talking too long. No. We're going to make sure they talk it over, make sure they get the correct call. I think you're going to see penalties on both sides.
Mike, as we look at that Ascendance Service scoreboard, it is Central Clarion 14, St. Mary's 0, quarter number 3.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised the way they're talking down there, both teams.
They may have an ejection,
I
depending
hope not.
on
I hope not, because, of course,
unsportsmanlike or personal fouls.
And I think that's what they want to definitely get this call 1,000% right.
Yeah, 56 Yuri came out of there just really upset. So let's see what we got. Vassbinder, the referee.
And a personal foul.
Didn't look like he gave an ejection signal.
No.
He's looking at his card, though.
So they're going to back him up again.
Anytime the white hat comes in your huddle, that's not good.
It's not.
So from the 16, they're going to mark it back.
Looks like everybody's going to be okay as far as.
This is going to be a big 30-yarder. Yep.
A rare 30.
Got unsportsmanlike and a personal foul.
All the way back to the 44-yard line. So how about this, guys? Second and goal from the 44.
You know,
haven't seen that in a while.
It's been a long time.
Haven't seen that one.
Been a long time.
Last time that happened, Tyler Oakes was a star in that USFL team.
I was watching a college football game actually where it was like first and 78 because there was a bad, or second and 78. There was a bad snap.
Yep. Referee's still trying to get everything straightened out. They got the 30 yards on the penalty, so good for them.
Did they change the down marker to first down? Yeah. So
First
first and goal back at the 44. Kiefer's going to hand it off. There goes Skabinski. Skabinski banging his way. And that'll be dropped down around the 41-yard line. That's a 3-yard pickup.
Pretty good job on it. Defensive line from Kane. Anderson making that tackle in there.
So second down and goal from the 41.
Bob, like you always say, just something methodical. Don't go outside what you're doing. You're the conservative guy, and it's like, hey man, let's just see if we can get Skabinski or Gallagher to pop one here for another 20 yards.
Here's Kiefer ready in the shotgun. Going to pitch it to Skabinski. Here's Skabinski over the right side. Skabinski's going to be hit. Skabinski tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but he's not going to do so. He'll lose one. So third down and long, very long on third down and goal from still around the 41 or 42-yard line.
Keystone is up 70-6, Michael.
Yeah, time to call the dogs off there.
Wow.
So a couple down, Jet, for Union AC Valley here. 4 minutes to go here in the third.
Mike, your Punxsutawney Chucks up 50-0 over Red Bank Valley.
Wow, that's going to be
some celebrating at the Constantino house.
That's right.
It's Hall of Famer Dave Constantino.
Well, here we go. It is third down and long on this third and goal. Quick throw. It is caught by Fox. Fox working his way inside the 30, so he gets some of the yardage back. So fourth down. Ball will be down around the 27-yard line. So it's a 14-yard pickup, but it is a fourth and goal now from about the 27.
That's a pretty nifty pass by Andrew Kiefer, that slant. You don't want anything else, too crazy downfield. He had his receiver, and he laid it right on the numbers. Good pass by the freshman.
It is, and again, of course, you've got to get to the end zone. You're going to turn it over on downs, but throw the ball down the field. You always hope that the defender
catches it.
Yeah, catches it. It's better than a punt.
Yeah, you got those guys that want to be a hero,
Kiefer hit, driven down. He's sacked on the play. Huge play that time. And I think that was that Dar with the sack.
Dar and Isaiah Smith, number 54, and boy, that hurts more than anything.
So Kane now should have a little spring in their step as they stop Union AC Valley here.
Talk about rising to the occasion defensively after the great return. Looks like it's going to be an easy score for Union AC. This defense comes up big. A couple of costly penalties proving to be the difference.
And they need 2 touchdowns and 2 extra points to tie this football game. So still plenty of time. 2:59 left in the third quarter.
Novosel with the empty backfield again. He's going to look to throw. Novosel flushed out of the pocket. Flies or pass to the left side. It is caught. And Schaefer with the catch. About a yard pickup is all.
That's what you want if you're Union AC Valley, just to make the catch, keep them in bounds, let the clock run, pick up about a half a yard, it looks like.
Same setup. Schaefer and Anderson are on that left side. Twins off to the right side, Jamerson and Hollaback.
They just can't get loose in that secondary, Governor, and those receivers from Kane. They're about 5 yards within the line of scrimmage.
Novosel keeps the football. He's looking to run, lowers that shoulder, but he goes for maybe another yard is all. Sets up a third down here and 8.
We talk constantly about matchups, and so far winning the matchup battle has been Union AC Valley. I'm just, I talked about it pregame. I love the way this defensive line plays.
Yes.
They take care of business. They protect their lanes. They have discipline, and they apply pressure.
Yeah, that was a good play by number 54, Colvin Elliott, on that play.
Novosel in the shotgun. Here we go, 3rd and long. Best Wealth Management, 3rd down. Boy, that snap was low. Novosel pulled it down. The pass comes downfield, and it's incomplete. Unless it was caught by the defender, and they're going to say incomplete. I was just going to say, I thought it hit the turf first, but you wait for the official.
That's a tough throw from Novosel. He threw it off his back foot, and it just didn't have any oomph to it whatsoever. So, minute 38, Governor. I might be punting this.
Oh, I think you have. In my mind, you have to punt.
Yeah,
in this situation.
I don't.
But if you do punt, it can't go to any of the return guys. I'd sacrifice the yardage, punt it out of bounds, but does not look like it. Looks like they're lining up to go for this.
Well, they're down to 9 seconds on the 25-second clock.
Either way, you're down. You got to get this off. They're going to have to call a timeout.
So they'll use the timeout there. Timeouts again on the EYT Media Network, brought to you by Gorley Financial. Do also want to thank the Hopper Corporation. Shop teamwear.com, rent cam for our on-field camera. So pictures of the fans there tonight, brought to you by Kale's Kitchens. And as always, great job too by our sideline reporter and Brock Jordan doing a great job down there tonight. Homecoming night here at Union High School.
Pretty loud cheerleaders tonight too. That's good. I like loud cheerleaders.
That's what they're supposed to be, right?
They got those megaphones, that's why.
Love the atmosphere here.
You know what? What we talked about this a little bit. Coach Reed and their team 6-0, breeding some excitement down here in Reimersburg in the Sligo area, and that's indicative of the amount of people here tonight. It's not only homecoming, but bleachers are pretty well packed down here.
It's an energy.
People want to come out and see winning football, and Coach Reed and his staff have done a great job bringing it here to Reimersburg.
Yeah, these junior high players too feeling the same desire to be up here.
Kane's going to go. They're going to send them Anderson, and here's Novosel across the middle. It's caught by Dar. First down inside the 40, down to the 35-yard line. So they bring the big guy out. And that'll be a Clarion Ford first down here for Kane.
Boy, Novosel's best pass of the evening. Seeing 87 go right down the middle of the football field and pulling it in.
So new set of downs here for Kane. They're down by the 2 scores. They'll work it here. With a minute 15 to go in the third. No rush here. Twins off to the right. The ball is going to be handed to Anderson. Anderson going to cut to the left side, hit again, and Anderson, he'll get a couple yards out of it, give him close to 2 or 3 yards. That's up a second down here at about 7.
Mike, isn't this almost kind of eerily similar to that Garden City?
Yeah.
I know. That's why I said it'd be first half. It's like they're hanging around.
Dave, and again, and it was that third quarter that really got Punksy back in there, that final.
Yeah, they scored with, almost no time.
Yeah, yep. That's what you and I were talking. I said, look, they want to use every ounce of this clock up, every opportunity to score prior to the end of the quarter, and they did.
In the backfield is Chapman this time now with Novosel. Second down here for the Wolves. Looking to throw. Novosel hit, and he's sacked on the play.
Great.
Big time. And that was Skabinski back there to get him.
Yeah, Coach Reed dialed up a blitz on this left-hand side, and here comes 33 all the way from 5 yards off the line of scrimmage, and looked like he was shot right out of a gun, and Novosel had nowhere to go.
And that's going to be the last play of this third quarter, so we're going to take a timeout here. And we're going to come back. Fourth quarter on the way. 16-0 Union. AC Valley leads Kane as we go to quarter number 4. You're watching Kerle Tire Football's Game of the Week right here on exploreClarion.com.
Our focus has always been on you at Clarion County Community Bank. We're a full-service bank that offers the financial tools you need and the personal attention you deserve. You'll discover we're not just investing in our community, we're investing in you. Clarion County Community Bank.
Good luck to all of our area teams from Clarion Ford Chrysler.
Local sales team. Local owners.
And remember to buy local at Clarion Ford Chrysler, where all your money stays to the local community.
Need reliable plumbing or heating services? Call Luton's Plumbing and Heating. Fast, friendly, and available 24/7. Call them at 814-226-8695. At First United National Bank Freiburg, the Fun Bank, we're more than a bank. We're your neighbor. From savings to home loans, we help you grow right where you belong. Stop in today and feel the difference at the Fun Bank.
All right, back here at Vedutis Stadium. Fourth quarter on the way. Fourth quarter brought to you by the Clarion County Community Bank. Guys, I'll tell you what, this is going to be set up. Should be a great one. Updates over there, Governor.
Garden City 21, Westinghouse 16. That in quarter number 3. Keystone continues to roll. They're up 70-6 over Bucktail.
Brookville's hanging tough with Port.
Yeah. Brookville trailing by 15 points. Port Allegheny, that was Port Allegheny 22, Brookville 7 at halftime. Our last scoring update.
Well, here we go, quarter number 4. It's third down here and long. Third and about 19. Novacell works out of the shotgun. He's got trips on the top of the screen. Looking to throw. Fire in the football down the left side. Fighting Anderson for it. Anderson on it in. Nope, he can't hold on. Wow. That was real close down there. And to give some credit, too, on the defense that time, that was Gabe Johnson.
That is called playing defense. Staying with that the whole way.
Yeah, and you know what? Coach Reed dialed up another blitz, too, at number 11.
Yeah, Kendall that time had a little delay.
Kendall come flying on Novacell.
The offensive lineman initially doesn't see the blitz coming. He looks the other way. And again, Kendall just shoots through the gap.
Good confidence in your secondary to play man-to-man.
And it kicks it away.
We're going for that coffin corner.
Yeah.
He's going to get it.
Oh, I'll tell you what, great punt out around the 7. So here we go. Ball ran around that 7-yard line. Union AC Valley with the football. They've got the 2-score lead.
This is time where the game, inside the game, takes place. You're going to have guys start to talk a little bit more about archer season down there, trying to antagonize a little bit, get inside your opponent's head, try and get them to commit a mistake. You have to have mental toughness in this situation here and not budge. That goes both ways. You know, it's not just an offense or defensive scenario there. It's going to go both ways here.
Hey, you got to hold on to the ball here and make some plays. You got to dial up your good guys and start saying, hey, fellas, I need you. If you're Andrew Kiefer, say, I got to get some guys to make some plays for me here.
These are just simply real estate plays here.
Gallagher in the backfield with Kiefer. He's going to give that to Gallagher. Gallagher with some room. Cuts inside! And he's out across the 15. He'll be dropped up near the 16-yard line. And he'll gain about almost 9 on the play. Second down here and 1.
Yeah, get your seniors going, and, you know, they can sense what needs to be done here. They've been around long enough now. They got to make the big play. And that was a good play by Gallagher to bust it loose for 9.
Yeah, great first down play there.
Double sidecar here. Skabinski and Gallagher around Kiefer. Second down and 1. Kiefer using all of that play clock. Ball snap back. Going to give it to Skabinski. Here's Skabinski over the right side. Tries to turn outside. Does. 30, 35, 40, 45. He goes. Skabinski's going to take it down the sideline, and we're going to go for the touchdown. And that will go 85 yards.
Boy, good job out here by the wide receiver. He had the angle on one of the Kane guys, and he just let him go. And Skabinski did the work. He was going to step in behind him and block him, and then he just threw his arms up like, I didn't touch him. The referee, Vassbinder, took a look real quick and reached into his pocket like he anticipated there was going to be a block in the back, but it wasn't there. And your seniors, Governor, making it happen, Gallagher and Skabinski.
You know, that's one of the big plays, a big difference. So many times the guy thinks he's doing a favor for his teammate. That time, that was the best block throw in the entire play, which was no block.
Yeah.
Go for the 2-point conversion here. 22-0 here. Union AC Valley leads. Kiefer in that shotgun. Takes the snap, looking to throw. Fires across the middle. It is caught, and then the end zone. The 2-point conversion's good. Makes it 24-0 in favor of Union AC Valley. We'll take the timeout. 10:42 to go. And you're watching Kerle Tire High School football right here on exploreClarion.com.
Eyes are the window to your soul, so take care of them. The Laurel Eye Clinic provides complete care from annual exams, glasses and contacts to cataract and retinal surgery, LASIK, and more. As a trusted leader in family eye care for 50 years, you can trust them with yours. Call or visit us online today.
Since 1946, we've delivered. From commercial to residential, we've got you covered. We proudly serve and support our local communities. Call 844-DEW-BROOK or visit us online. DEW-BROOK, your trusted ready-mix concrete supplier.
All right, back at Viduna Stadium, the crowd electrified here on homecoming night with that Skabinski 85-yard touchdown run. 10:42 to go here in this one, but now 24-0 Union AC Valley.
You know, oftentimes you say he found another gear. No, he found 2 gears.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like an 18-wheeler going down a hill. Yeah. Saw him shifted down, and then the afterburners started.
Yeah, and that's where if you're the opposing coach, you think, what do I got to do? You know, they came into this game, I think, really wanting to focus on Gallagher and contain him. They knew that Skabinski could run the ball effectively. Well, they found out just how effective he could be. Unofficially 209 on the night. Total yards rushing.
All the way to deep man. They're going to kick it short. That ball's live, and Union gets the football. That ball is live. The Falcon Knights get the football. You see that sometimes often these days.
Boy, I don't know what number 5, Will Silfies, was doing. He never moved, and the ball was right in front of him.
I think Chrisman was the one getting the football, number 32.
Yeah, he just came flying through and scooped it up. But, oh, man.
Yeah, that folks, I think, oftentimes forget that is a live football.
You've always got to remember it's a live ball. You have to cover it. You got to do whatever you can to get a handle on it.
Boy, you just can't give up like that. Holy smokes. That's waving the flag.
Ball to 32-yard line. Kiefer will work with Gallagher in the backfield. Send the man in motion. Kiefer looks to throw. Fires, gets the screen set up to Fox. Fox looks for some room, had a couple blockers. Still on his feet, and he'll take that down. Good yardage down near the 25-yard line.
Governor, the only thing I could think is he thought it was going out of bounds on the kick.
Gotta be it.
I mean, it was sideways. It was a knuckleball going out, and that's the only thing I could think of why he didn't come up to try to grab that football.
So that sets up about a 6-yard pickup there. It sets up a second down here and 4.
Maybe the high school players are traumatized by that dynamic kick in the NFL where they don't get to see these things anymore.
Man goes in motion. That was Elise, I believe. Here's a handoff to Gallagher. Gallagher dragging a couple tacklers with him as he goes for the first. Well, he's close to first down yardage. We'll see where they spot that football. He needed 4. I think he's going to get 3 and maybe a couple of inches.
Governor, I really like the way that Coach Reed is just using Andrew Kiefer, the freshman quarterback, not putting him in tough situations, getting him some short yardage on third downs, and not making him do too many things.
That's right. He just has to maintain and manage. Puts him in a great position.
Skabinski in the backfield with Kiefer. Nope, they're going to get direct snap right to Gallagher. Gallagher somehow leans forward. He'll get that first down. Boy, it was that extra effort that got it. He needed 1, and he'll end up getting about 2, maybe 3.
Yeah, that second effort went pretty good, and there's an injured Kane Wolf down on the field.
Clock down to about 9:13 to go here in the ball game. 24-0 Union AC Valley. Don't forget, coming up this next week, we'll have 2 volleyball games coming your way. We'll have the band festival coming your way. We got football on Friday night. A lot coming up here on the EYT Media Network.
Aiden Eckert, who's played one heck of a game down there on that defensive line for Kane. Hurt in the first half.
By the way, Mike, how were autograph sales tonight?
Not bad. I did have to increase a little bit of the fee for the Visa card, but so we're up to about 6%.
I had a number of people I talked to this week. They want to know if you charge extra when you put the HOF beside your
Yeah, that's an additional $5. And if they want a picture with me with the ring, that's another like $6.50.
You know, every time I would watch Monday Night Football or something, and Joe Buck always introduces the Hall of Famer Troy Aikman. That's what we need to start doing.
Yes,
I don't think so.
I think you've started a trend.
We're in Cincinnati. I'm with the Hall of Famer Troy Aikman. We got to start. We're at Union with the Hall of Famer Mike Kalinowski.
Here we go. First down. It's a Clarion Ford first down. We got business to do, guys.
Well, you're really a Hall of Famer. So
well, but still. Here's Skabinski with the carry. Skabinski is going to take it for the touchdown. 20 yards. And now Union breaking this game open.
Oh, those black shoes, man. You could just see he handed the ball off. Those black shoes were just flying through that secondary of Kane right into the end zone. 20 yards out by Logan Skabinski.
2 of his runs, the last 2 runs went for 105 yards. How about that?
Well, it looks like they're going to try to go for 2 again.
The only person with stats like that, well, it's not Dave Cadis.
No. No. My stats days are done. That's it.
That was a quick one.
Taking the stats class, I'm not doing that anymore, and keeping the stats. That makes it a little bit more difficult. So I try to get 2 out of this with 8:54. Not sure.
Going to go to that far side. Kiefer, Skabinski in the backfield with him. Bob's got the glasses up. He'll keep us honest. Quick throw. It's tipped and it goes for naught. So 30-0 as Union AC Valley leads Kane. And we'll take a timeout here with 8:54 to go here in the 4th. You're watching Kerle Tire High School football on exploreClarion.com.
Red Bank Chevrolet, Clarion County's trusted vehicle dealer. At Red Bank Chevrolet, we're more than just a dealership. We're your neighbors, your go-to team for everything Chevy. From the moment you walk through our doors, we're here to exceed your expectations with unbeatable service, great selection, and a fun car buying experience. Stop by or schedule your visit today. Together, let's drive.
All right, back here at Viduna Stadium at Union High School, the Falcon Knights starting to pull away here. They're up 30-0 with 8:54 to go in this one. It's set to kick the ball off again, and the last time that ball was live, and Union was able to get on top of it.
You heard one of the Kane parents said, "Remember, it is a live football."
Here's the kick, taken by one of the up men there at the 20-yard line, at the 30, and up near the 35-yard line. And Chapman will get the return that time, number 26. Good return for him. So Kane with the football. Good field position here. The ball out at about the 36-yard line.
You hear me say this a lot of times in games like this. Look, don't look at that scoreboard. Build upon next week.
Yeah.
You want to build. You want to get this drive. You want to pick up. You want to win this series. You want to get a couple of first downs. You want to gain confidence back for this offense because they played stout throughout the year.
Yeah.
They ran into a buzzsaw tonight in Union.
That's Anderson in the backfield with Novosel. Going to hand that on that end around. That's to Hollaback. Hollaback over the right side, and he's not going anywhere. He'll lose a yard back near the 36 or 35-yard line. So sets up a second down here in 11.
Yeah, that's the second time they've run that play tonight, both for negative yards.
I was going to say, Bob, the last time that Union, that that Kane lost a big football game. They lost to Keystone a few weeks ago, 56-19. So, you know, they rallied off of that and beat Otto 56-24 the next week. So they have a tendency to come back big after a loss. But this evening,
you have to have short memories.
Yep, that's exactly right.
So hands that football off. Anderson will take it, and Anderson will take that forward and get maybe 2 or 3 yards, so take it up near the 38-yard line, so give them 3.
You know, and I always thought, like, okay, the 16, 17-year-old kids have short memories or not? You know, I mean, how do you rally them back up?
I work with them at school. They have very short memories.
Very short memories.
They don't know what's going on half the time.
Sometimes from morning to afternoon, it disappears. You know, if we think back to ourselves that age, how many times were we told the phrase, "What did I just tell you?"
Yeah. That's exactly right.
3rd down here in long. Novosel will roll back looking to throw. Fires the ball down. It's caught. And that should be a 1st down. Now it's close. We'll see where he goes out bounds here.
Yeah, Hollenbeck.
Hollenbeck with the catch, and he's going to be – he might be just shy. Yeah, it's 4th down.
Yeah, there was a pretty good hold.
Oh, they're going to move him.
Yeah, there was a pretty good hold out here, too. And the white hat reached for his flag and said, hey, this one's out of hand here a little bit. Let's just get it go. So pretty good job of refereeing.
So that's a Clarion Ford 1st down for Kane. That was right there at the line, so they're going to move the chains ahead. Jamerson wide out on that right side. Another receiver in the slot over there as well. Novosel takes that snap, looking to throw again. Pocket collapsing, dumps it off. It is caught, and that's Dar. Dar is going to be hit, and Dar will be dropped. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Boy, number 64, Jorge Reyes, is just getting held on every single play down here at the bottom of the field.
And that just, as the guy who is being held, that just drives you nuts. You think, why aren't these guys calling us?
And I'll
They've
tell you what,
see this.
Yeah, he's not making a scene down there either. You know, like some of the NFL guys get held, it's like, what's going on here? But if you watch 64 at the bottom of the screen here, every play, somebody's got a jersey, a hand on a jersey with him.
Novosel looking to throw again. Novosel flushed out, rolling to the left side. Firing downfield, and it is off the fingertips and incomplete. Tried to get it into Hollenbeck.
You think back throughout this entire ball game, Kane has been about a half a yard, half a step away from a couple of good opportunities to complete plays and move the football down the field. And some of that is due in large part, again, good play defensively by Union. Some, the timing has just been off a little bit for them. And some, the timing is off simply because of the penetration the defensive front has.
Yeah, one good thing, Kane, you know, you're talking about a lot of juniors and sophomores that are skill position players are going to be back next year on this football team.
3rd down and 10 here for the Wolves. They're going to send Hollenbeck in motion. Set up trips on the right side. Novosel looks to throw. Boy, he turns to the left side. Hit from behind. Drop, sacked on the play. Back at the 40-yard line. And a flag on the play.
Well, Jorge Reyes made the tackle on him. And number 54, Colbin Elliott, was back with the quarterback.
Might have a hold.
I was going to say, I thought we were going to see a hold.
Oh, it's a sideline warning. So the ball back to the 40-yard line, 3rd down here.
That's kind of a shocker.
Well, hold on. It was 3rd. Should be 4th. Yep, I'm right. Not usually right, but that time, 4th down.
Clock continues to roll under 6 minutes now left in the 4th quarter.
And Schaefer's out there in his punting position.
Schaefer getting ready here. Punts away, almost blocked that time. It's going to go short and then bounce out of bounds. Not bad, though, out of bounds around about the 38, 39-yard line. 5:33 remaining in this one. Now we'll see Union AC Valley. Come on, guys. I think this is where now they can just take that time and let these guys run and roll that clock.
Yeah, if you're Coach Reed, you're starting to think ahead a little bit, like let's get everybody out of here healthy. I don't want to have anybody roll an ankle, do anything crazy. it's week number 7.
Well, you're starting to talk to your assistant coaches and say, hey, get Jimmy ready to go, get Tommy ready to go, get Billy ready to go. Get your skill positions, get your Skabinskis and Gallagher's out of there. They're already starting. They're going to substitute in.
Bish quickly will take his spot on the left side. Gallagher in the backfield here with Kiefer. Going to give that hit. The backfield is Gallagher, and he's dropped for a loss back near the 35-yard line.
Mike, that's actually Kindle.
Oh, Kindle back there. Okay. Just saw the shoes. And
56, Shrub in there on the tackle. Clock continues to run.
Yeah, so Kindle getting a carry that time. It's a loss of, about 3? Second down here, 13.
Well, got a pretty good idea they're going to run it, but he might throw it here. There goes Gallagher.
That's Gallagher with that direct snap, and Gallagher takes it forward. He needed 13, and he's going to gain about 12 of it. He's going to be just shy of the first down marker. We've seen them direct snap it like that several times tonight.
Again, that's one of those plays that Dave talks about all the time. You're making next week's coaches think about that.
Yeah, Andrew Kiefer not even in the football game. He's on the side, and we're just going to let Gallagher.
I see him stretch a little bit. I'm wondering if he's just getting a little bit tight, or if this is the 4-minute offense.
It could be. Here's Gallagher again. Snap it right to him. And that's Kindle getting the carry. Kindle 45-40, 35-30 flag on the play. And this one's going to be coming back as Kindle will take it down for the score, but this one's coming back.
Aiden Fox, number 5 over here, a little bit too grabby. Right in front of the side judge, and they're going to bring it back.
They tend to catch those. Beautiful run.
I thought he did a pretty good job down here blocking Talon Schaefer, but referee right in front there. Cameraman there. I remember when Gary Wyatt used to take pictures, and then he knew he could take a picture right on the sidelines and show you, this guy was holding right here, this is why, And it was kind of interesting to see that back in the day.
So they'll back him up to the 40-yard line. Sets up a third down here at 9. So they take the touchdown off the board. 4 minutes remaining here in the ball game. Clarion County Community Bank fourth quarter. Gallagher back there. Going to keep it. Here's Gallagher over the right side. Gallagher, big hole in the middle. 45-40, cuts back outside, down to the 30-yard line.
Big gainer on that.
30 yards for Gallagher on the run.
Puts him up at 76 right now.
Aiden Fox coming off the field, grabbing his ankle a little bit. Number 5. I hate to see that. This is as a coach, it's like, geez, oh man, let's just get out of here now without getting somebody dinged up.
Gallagher again in the backfield. Yerke will join him. Clarion Ford first down at the 30. Going to give that to Yerke, and he's going to be hit and dropped on the play. Shy of that line of scrimmage, that'll be about a 2-yard loss. Second down here at about 12. But 3 minutes to go here in the ball game, and that's the key.
Boy, a lot of tired bodies on that defensive line for Kane. They played a pretty good football game down there on those defensive linemen, all 4 of them across the board.
Yerke and Chrisman wide out to the left. Twin receivers off to the right. Gallagher is in that shotgun. They're coming after him. They're going to hand that ball. Nope, keeping that ball. And he'll be dropped. And again, I think he's going to be a little shy of that line of scrimmage. We'll set up a third down here at about 13.
He's going to lose a couple. But they maintain that football.
See him back to 74 yards on the night.
Clock rolling down to 2:13.
Yeah, and Matt Bodemer just wants to get out of here now if you're Kane. He's not going to call timeouts to stop this clock. I wouldn't think unless he has substitutions maybe on the offense
Yeah, I
or
believe
something.
and of course he's only got the one left. He had to take the two early
Yeah,
on.
that's true, Bob.
But regardless, he's been around the game. He knows what the final outcome is going to be.
Here's Gallagher. Oh, the ball dropped to the field, and that is Kendall on top of it. So 4th down. The clock's still rolling, though.
It'll roll for another 35 seconds, almost to get it down to about 106 before they do something with it.
So Union AC Valley here going to win that region for themselves here tonight with this victory.
Pretty impressive football team, Governor.
It is, no question about that.
Gagliano now quarterbacking.
Ball snap back, pitch. Gagliano will pitch that ball to Crispin. Here's Crispin trying to turn the left side. And he's not going to get there. He'll get back to the line. No real gain on that one. And that'll stop the clock with just under a minute to go here in the ball game.
Now the side judge let him go. Now they're going to stop him. Yeah.
So Kane will have the football here, the final touch here of the ball game. Union AC Valley up 30-0 here in this one. We'll have the post-game show on the way. We'll have Brock Air Jordan down on the field with our player of the game.
Do a final at Central Clarion, a winner over St. Mary's 21-6.
They're going to take a knee.
Yep, and that's going to be the ball game. As he'll take a knee, he'll have to do that just one more time. They'll hold that 25-second clock.
Well, Kane will go back up north, and they'll regroup. They got good leadership, good coaching staff, and Matt Bodemer, good young coach. You'll see them in the future. They're loaded pretty much with a lot of sophomores and juniors.
And that's going to be the final knee. They're going to just let that 25-second clock stand, and we're down to about 25 seconds to go in the ball game. And Union AC Valley gets the win here, 30-0. We'll be taking a timeout. We're going to come back. We'll have that Fun Bank postgame show on the way. And we'll let the clock expire just to be sure as they shake hands on the middle of the field. And that's going to do it for us. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back with more for you. You're watching Kerle Tire High School football right here on exploreClarion.com.
For over 50 years, Kerle Tire and Clarion has been keeping you rolling with quality tires for all your driving needs. And now, we're more than just tires. From state inspections to oil changes to brakes and total car care, Kerle Tire is your one-stop shop to keep your vehicle safe and running smooth. Experience hometown service you can trust and quality you can count on. Kerle Tire, the area's largest selection of tires. Stop in today and see why Clarion has trusted us for over 50 years.
Hi, my name is Jason, and welcome to Sweet Basil. Come on in.
This is how far we'll go to detect lung cancer. 5 millimeters, and a chest x-ray can't see it. Independence Health System uses low-dose CT scanning and advanced visualization to detect and treat lung cancer at its earliest stage, leading to more treatment options and potentially better outcomes. Early, accurate, and advanced detection and therapy, all available at Independence Health System. Expert care here.
One of the biggest risks to your future could be running out of money during a longer than expected retirement. Many people have not yet taken the time to determine if they will have enough assets to last throughout retirement. Our Retirement Income Evaluator can help you develop a roadmap and actionable recommendations. To learn more, stop by our office located at 162 South 2nd Avenue in Clarion. Give us a call at 223-9990 or visit JannyClarion.com. Janney Montgomery Scott, LLC, member NYSE, FINRA, and SIPC.
Oaks Building Supply is committed to providing quality building products to the community. Everything you need to get the job done right, visit Oaks Building Supply in Lucinda. Looking for a dentist who truly cares? At Rooted Dental, Dr. Mealy combines expert care with hometown heart. From cleanings to confident smiles, your family's comfort is our priority. Rooted Dental, where healthy smiles begin, on Main Street in Knox.
Good luck to all of our area teams from Clarion Ford Chrysler.
Local sales team. Local owners.
And remember to buy local at Clarion Ford Chrysler, where all your money stays to the local community.
MPRC helps me with the flexibility of the class times. I'm able to balance work, our hobbies of racing, and our family time in general with being able to take classes when it's convenient for me.
Affordable opportunities are endless at Northern Pennsylvania Regional College. If you're looking to start next semester or next year, apply now at discovernprc.org. discovernprc.org.
Fallers Furniture just got better with fresh new styles from Best Home Furnishings. Refresh your home with new chairs that allow you to select your fabric your way. Select stylish, best-selling furniture and upgrade your comfort with power. And pieces that are both pet and kid-friendly. Relax in a new recliner in sizes and styles to fit everyone and every decor to meet your family's unique needs. Shop these new styles now before they're gone, only at Fallers Furniture.
Legacy Archery in Brookville is your full-service bow shop, offering an indoor range, techno hunt video system, custom strings, and over 150 bows and crossbows and camo in stock. Whether you're new to archery or prepping for hunting season, Legacy has the gear and know-how to sharpen your skills.
All right, back here at Viduna Stadium. Big win tonight for Union AC Valley as they knock off Kane 30-0 to win their region already. Good thing set up for that postseason. Great game tonight where you are in the Fun Bank, the First United National Bank postgame show here on Explore Clarion. And while we have a shot, we're waiting for our buddy Mr. Jordan down there to get our player of the game. Bob, why don't we take a look at the Laurel Eye Clinic stats? We'll at least get one of the teams in. Let's go.
Well, as we take a look, Mike, at Kane, they finished with 77 yards total offense, -5 on the ground, and 82 through the air. I think that's a huge statement right there by Union's defense. But again, -5 rushing. Number of sacks against Novacell, he finished with -11, 9 yards out of Evan Anderson, and Hayden Holbeck gets -3 yards on a couple attempts as Novacell finishes 13 of 22 for a total of 82 yards. Hauling interceptions, Preston Darr, the big man, 34 yards, 25 yards for Evan Anderson. And Jamerson checking with 11 yards. Schaefer adding 1 and 22 yards in the ball game out of Hayden Holbeck. Again, 77 yards to the offense as we're still waiting for Brock.
And, one interesting thing, Bob, is, after the game, and they're still down there, I see the Baltimore brought the coaching staff together. The kids started, we talked to the kids, they went to the locker room. So he brought the whole coaching staff together, and they had an extended conversation down in front of the Kane bench. You got to make sure all those coaches stay with these Kane guys and say, hey, we don't want to lose the team here, and we got to stay with it, build these kids up. We got another game next week. We're still in it. Blah blah blah. And I thought that was a nice thing from Baltimore to do, to pull that coaching staff together and have a conversation with them about this game.
It is certainly, he was a leader as a player, carries on. You see that leadership role continues as a coach.
Rocker Jordan will have our player of the game here in just a second. Then we'll get the Union stats for you as we wait. We just want to make sure we get that quickly because we know those guys want to get to the locker room and celebrate with their teammates.
Yeah, it's homecoming.
That's right. So we're going to be going down to Brock Air Jordan here momentarily once he has our player of the game.
Yeah, quickly, how about this? We got a scoreboard update. It's 28-24, Karn City up 28 seconds left to go, but Westinghouse has the ball at the Karn City 29.
That's a good one down there, too.
Yeah, that's, you know, you get a City League team to come up to Karn City and play that football game. You know, give Coach a lot of credit down there at Karn City to try to fill that schedule with some pretty good football teams and stuff. So that's a big thing.
Players still.
Any of those City League teams?
The players still down there in the end zone celebrating. We're waiting on Brock. While we're waiting there, how about some of those stats, Governor, for Union?
Mike unofficially finished with 299 on the ground, 42 through the air. Again, 341 overall. Leading the way, Logan Skabinski, 229 yards in this one. 3 touchdowns as well. Max Gallagher adding 74 yards. Kiefer sacked a couple of times for -17. As we're still waiting.
I see the black shoes.
Yep, he's coming.
Brock Air Jordan's got Coach Reed down there. He's got Skabinski, and we only have one cameraman. So that's
Come on, Brock, turn around.
Brock's having a heck of a conversation. We're living old Reimersburg days down there.
That's right. Well, his brother was here tonight, too. Last year's homecoming king, relinquishing his crown.
Scott Fox, our cameraman.
Scott's like, Brock, we got him.
It's like, we got him. Let's go.
And,
So
I'll finish with my stats.
Go ahead.
Parker Bish adding 21 yards, and now heading over.
Okay, we're going to send it on down to Brock Air Jordan. He's got our player of the game down there. It's Mr. Skabinski. All right, so we're back up here. I guess Brock accidentally turned his microphone off. You can see the interview with Skabinski. And still off, Tyler? All right, so you see the interview down there, but we do apologize with the microphone going out there with Brock. So Skabinski, our player of the ball game, and tell you what, great night. And Bob, you have any more stats to finish up?
Coming back, Andrew Kiefer finishes 6 of 14 for the 42 yards. And hauling in receptions, Fox checking in with 21, 14 yards out of Skabinski and 7 yards out of Parker Bish. Again, 341 overall, strong night for this Union offense.
Sure was. And again, those stats brought to you by the Lorelei Clinic. Scoring in the second half, third quarter, no scoring taking place. And then in the fourth quarter, it was Skabinski. He put on a show. An 85-yard touchdown run with 10:42 to go in the fourth, and then at the 8:54 mark, that 20-yard scamper into the end zone to wrap up that Gatesman's Auto Body scoring summary. So that will pretty much do it for us here in this postgame show. And tell you what, guys, a great ball game tonight. Union AC Valley winning their region as they lock in there, getting ready for that postseason run. But still a little more football season to go yet. We still got a few more weeks, and should be a fun end to this one. Final thoughts.
Good football team. I'll tell you, good football team down here in Reimersburg. They got a lot of that senior leadership basically surrounded by a freshman quarterback. You know, that's going to take you a long way. Now, the other thing is we've had great weather here all fall, Governor, and the weather is going to turn at some point, and you got those two workhorses in Gallagher and Skabinski. You know, and the whole thing is being led by a freshman quarterback, and like I said again, and I'm repeating myself here, that Coach Reed did a really good job of keeping Kiefer in a situation where he didn't have to do anything outside of his freshman standing.
Don't put yourself in position to fail. Football is a lot like life. If you put yourself in a good position, a lot of good things are going to happen. That's exactly what Coach Reed has done with the freshman quarterback.
Yeah, and other thing about Kane, they got a lot of juniors and seniors. Bodemer's got this team shaped like he wants it to wants it to be, and they're going to be good as they go down the road. And hey, season's not done yet. There's a chance these two could meet up again at some point.
That's right. You know, the reality is, look, you just ran into a buzzsaw tonight. You ran into a team that fed off a lot of energy from homecoming as well. So I know you're disappointed in the outcome, but the reality is, look, there's a whole lot of football left to play.
All right, that's going to wrap us up here for the First United National Bank, the Fun Bank postgame show. And a big win here tonight for Union AC Valley. And we'll let you know, too, you want to stay tuned and check out exploreClarion.com. We'll let you know what's going on next week as far as what our schedule is going to show us. Don't forget volleyball next week. 2 volleyball matches coming your way, and the band festival as well. Football coming back up on Friday night. So a packed week for you here on Explore Clarion. And Governor, how about getting us out of here?
I want to thank our camera crew, Scott Fox, as well as Nico Cosma, Brock Jordan, our man on the sidelines, for our producer, Nacho Oaks, who once again keeps the concession stands open. I want to thank my broadcast partners, Mike Kalinowski, Dave Kadis. This is Governor Bob Dunkle saying, hey, let's be careful out there.
EYT Sports thanks our sponsors for making high school football coverage possible. Kerle Tire Company, Red Bank Chevrolet, Dubrook Inc., Eric Schick Insurance, All American Awards and Engraving, All Seasons Temporaries, Ascendance Truck Center Clarion, Battery Warehouse, Bauer Truck Repair, Best Wealth Management, Brookville Equipment, The Carpet Barn, Central Electric Cooperative, Clarion County Community Bank, Clarion Ford, Clarion Forest VNA, Clarion Psychiatric Center, Cousin Basil's Restaurant and Bar, Faller's Furniture and Mattress, Fisher and Father, First United National Bank, the Fun Bank, Gatesman Auto Body, Gorley Financial, Hager Paving, Heater Lumber, Hopper Corp, ShopTeamWear.com, Independence Health Systems, Janney Montgomery Scott, the Clarion Office, J&J Feeds and Needs, J&J Trailer Sales, Kale's Kitchens, Land Pro Equipment, Laurel Eye Clinic, Legacy Archery, Luton's Plumbing and Heating, Matrix Group, Macmillan's Carpet and Flooring, Northern Pennsylvania Regional College, Oaks Building Supply, Inc., PA Mushroom Company, Parker Furniture, Primary Health Network, Rooted Dental, Showcase Homes Tempa Supply and Service, Simply Skin Medical Spa, Sweet Basil Restaurant and Bar, Tionesta Builder Supply, Top Tier Federal Credit Union. Stay tuned as we thank more sponsors throughout the broadcast.
Have a great day.